Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to the Island of Fall.
Not there anymore.
We
got out.
We're out to sea now. So before we start, we're going to go around the table, say who we are and what characters we are playing in this campaign, and also to do a microphone check for all of you wonderful people out there watching. Starting with you.
Why?
Why?
It's me, Paul. I'm Bran Nilo, the half-elf rogue.
I'm Carl. I play as the wonderful warlock tiefling known as Olive Zedelia.
I'm Kelsey, and I'm playing as Nina.
I'm
Viv's
Don.
daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Viv's daughter.
Yeah.
The important thing about you.
I am Don, aka Boosted Gorilla, and I am playing Grimdar Ironbeard, the Dwarven Pirate.
It's me, Grimdar.
Tarhan?
He's back.
He's alive.
And I
We're
am
saved.
John, bears in every format, as you know me on Twitch and stuff. And I am everyone else in the world as the DM. So last time when we returned, we were inside of the ziggurat with the unconscious body of Tarhan still being manipulated by Bran's brother Ander. Tarhan attacked the crew after they attempted to essentially talk Ander out of his plan after revealing that he has been working with the lizard folk for some time in the efforts of trying to find a way of bringing back Bran and Ander's dead parents. They have recently died in the city of Southmoar. They were murdered. However, our crew did not feel comfortable allying with Ander and the lizard folk because they are trying to resurrect, and pretty successfully so, now are in the process of rejuvenating the Leviathan. After the intense combat in which Suta was impaled on Tarhan's greatsword, the crew was also attacked by the lizard folk sorceress, who Ander called the Queen. She has been the one pulling the strings behind the scenes in terms of directing this plot of rejuvenating the Leviathan. Our crew was successful in their efforts to escape the ziggurat. We split up. Some of us went downstairs, some of us went upstairs. Viv successfully delayed Tarhan as he came upstairs, and as the ziggurat began to collapse from the earthquakes caused by the Leviathan, which this is something I can't really describe to you in-game as it's happening because you can't really perceive, but since it's an island, the Leviathan was racked around the base of the island. That was what was causing the earthquakes. The Leviathan literally wrapped himself around the submerged portion of the island and cracked it. That was why the island began collapsing. So that's some shit. Our crew decided to run back to town after escaping, fleeing from the skeletal army of the resurrected bones of the apes and lizard folk who were dead outside of the ziggurat. They fled and returned to the island. They encountered the undead bodies of Brick, Right Shop, and Joe Trader, as well as the true Tim Poster. Poor old real Tim. His grave was unfound in the town, but Tim was back, and Tim was pretty undead. They successfully defeated the 4 zombie men, attempted to tie up Brick to try to have zombie Brick build them a ship. That didn't go over too great. Brick was a little bit more obsessed with licking Olive's face, as he usually does. And then Jonathan Swift came back. He'd been hiding out in the town and was confused. He had been practicing his boating, so eager to be a pirate with Captain Grimdar. He led Grimdar to his skiff along the southern docks, and Grimdar, sensing the Leviathan's presence in the ocean, pulled Jonathan away from the skiff. They just left that shit there because, you know, as we are usual to do, we just leave some things around. Then they directed themselves towards the gemstone caverns along the southern tips of the Islands of Fall. En route, they successfully avoided the silver apes. I believe it was Bran who intimidated them. When we heard, or was it
my
Olive?
idea.
Oh, it was your idea, but Olive yelled. There we go. Yeah, successfully intimidated away the silver apes in the jungle. They arrived at the gemstone caverns and discovered a merchant ferry and several skiffs that were tagged to descending stalactites from the rock face. They successfully commandeered this merchant vessel and coerced the 3 merchants aboard to go into the gemstone caverns to retrieve their crew so everyone could escape the dying island, and Grimdar Tokyo Drift the ship and broke their skiffs as they went inside. So those guys aren't doing great. They screamed for help. And oh yeah, we also abandoned everyone in town and all of the 8 people. So
well, I mean, that wasn't my fault. Bran told them that there was a Leviathan and a skeleton army.
I'm gonna let
Brand's very honest.
I'm gonna level with everyone.
Of the one quality we know of Bran Nilo, it's his honesty.
Hey, everyone in the island knows I'm honest. They're all dead now.
Yeah, they're dead now.
Damn.
So they commandeered the merchant ferry and then decided to sail away in the efforts of once and for all escaping the treacherous island of Fall. They sailed around the eastern edge and past Dead Man's Bluff and then realized, wait, holy shit, we don't want to go to the north because that's the rubble land. That's where the lizard people are. And we don't want to go to the lizard people. They're our enemies. So we turned around, passed through the sea, saw the Leviathan in the middle of the night just emerge and battle 8 ships that were there. They successfully struck it with some cannon barrages, but then it, laser beam destroyed all of those ships. So everyone there is dead as well. Our crew then divulged its plan for infiltrating Southmoar to make an improvisational flag of the nation of Zedilia in the efforts of arriving as a merchant vessel. They destroyed all of the documentation and any items aboard that would have signified them as being originally representative of Southmoar. They had said when they were commandeered that they were coming to the gemstone caverns up here on the island of Fall because they needed a new supply of gems. They felt that the caverns on the southern continent of Kulea, that Southmoar primarily uses as their source of trade, that those caverns have run dry recently, and they are out of gems. But, yeah, they killed those guys, so can't really ask them anything else about what's going on.
Nope.
We also found a suspicious barrel of dust that Lillian really likes. Lillian's a big fan of the dust. She assisted Olive in eldritch blasting the boat away from the Leviathan as it battled the other ships. That successfully, the 2 of them kind of beamed their way ahead. An improvised engine. And now we are arriving at the kind of like break of dawn at the docks of Southmoar. We are strolling on in.
All right, 2 things before we start. Okay. 1, Wizards of the Coast stole my idea for bird mail. They actually added it into the next expansion of D&D. Is a piece of paper that can magically transform into a bird to communicate with other players.
They've been working with Ander Nyla.
Literally stole my idea.
Ander got hired.
They're actually thieves. And secondly, there's actually 2 Leviathans in this. We have the Leviathan and the Liliathan brand over there.
I'm not
2 monsters.
Listen,
Yeah.
I didn't lie about much.
I mean,
Just my last
not
name.
that we know of.
Just my last. Oh, sorry.
There's
Just
been
my
a-
last
There's
name.
been a lot of lying so far in this story.
That's
but
not true.
Yep.
Dead bodies lying and you lying.
It's fine.
We're about to be fucked over because of your
No,
lying.
it's okay. I have an idea.
All right, start us off.
Okay.
Olive.
Ding,
What's the
ding,
plan?
ding, ding,
All
ding,
right,
ding.
guys, so here's what's happening. We're gonna pretend that we were just attacked in Zedilia. We grabbed a ship. We came here looking for refuge, shelter, work, etc. Now, yes, it is true. My kingdom has been attacked, and I am now looking for a way to bring it back. But listen, I will talk in all detail with that later if you guys want. We are on a time frame here.
Ding, 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 ding.
So listen, we need to change our names, okay? We need to change our names right now. I'm not going to be Olive. My name is going to be
Pablo Stormwind.
Pablo Stormwind. I am going to be Lyra Quinn. Grimdar, who are you going to be?
I'll be, give me a minute to think of something.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, here's what we're going to say.
Dargrim.
Here's what we're going to say. And you have to change your name as well. Because I guarantee, especially you, because she's from, you were in Southmoar, weren't you?
No,
Okay,
you were in Northmoor.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
I was thinking as roles, I was your apprentice as a blacksmith. So you're a blacksmith in Zedilia.
I deal with discreet.
You two were
Thanks.
visiting Zedalia. How about that? You two
Sure.
you two were visiting Zedalia when I got attacked.
Yeah, I was looking for materials.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I was your
some
I was your
dust.
apprentice for a blacksmith.
Sure.
No.
Let me. I'm still thinking of a name though.
Okay, Viv and Suta need to do
Ding,
something.
ding, ding, ding,
Viv
ding,
needs to
ding.
change her name too. Viv and Suta need to change their name. I
Oi,
need to
what
change
you
my-
lot doing in here?
Viv has her own inn. Okay. She
What's
was at the
that
inn.
flag? And you see a man just kind of standing there, confusedly pointing up at your
Okay,
flag.
follow my lead. Okay.
You want to burn his clothes?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
No.
I'll
Just
be
as a reference, there's about 60 to 70 people bustling along the docks
Okay.
as the morning stuff is getting
I'll be
prepared.
Dargrim Brickbeard.
Wait, what is it?
Dargrim.
Dargrim?
D-A-R.
Okay.
G-R-I-M.
Brickbeard.
Brickbeard. Yep. Brick was a blacksmith. That's all I could think of.
Yep.
That's it.
John,
got the name.
John, Lily, and Jacob need to have their own names
What's
too.
your name?
Lily. No, it's not. It's Lyra Quinn.
Oi!
Hello.
What's the flag?
We were just attacked from an.
Who's we?
We're we're looking for shelter.
There's no space on these docks here. You gotta
where should
find
I-
somewhere else
where,
to go.
where should I put
Here's
this
some of the other
thing?
Yeah.
You mean the boat?
Yeah. We were just attacked and we need help.
Well, all visitors come in through the south, don't
Okay,
you know?
Okay, where are we right now?
You're in like the center of the northern side of the
Nice.
docks.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Can we meet you there? I need help.
No, I'm busy. I've got a lot to do today.
All right. Thank you. I'm gonna tell you.
What's your
Bye,
name?
sir.
Lyra Quinn.
Great, thank you.
All right, and we're gonna go this way. So how much time would that give us?
I'll give you like a minute.
Okay,
You're
guys,
not
Did
going
Viv and Suda
far.
change their names?
Yeah, I'll
Viv
change
and
their
Suda need
names.
to change their names. I'm gonna tell Viv that she was an innkeeper at the inn in Zedalia known as the Wailing Witch.
Wailing Witch.
Suta, yeah, I know. I mean, Suda was her cook. We'll just say that for now.
Okay.
And she's drunk. Maybe.
Jonathan's your squire, despite you
Yeah,
being
guess
an
what?
apprentice
Guess what? I'm gonna go to
blacksmith.
John. Guess what? I
Yikes.
gotta go to John. John, forget everything I just said.
What?
I lied to you. I'm sorry.
Why would you lie to me?
I'm sorry, because I'm afraid we're gonna die.
Why would you tell him that? You're the worst.
And he just runs up on the deck and he
Oh
starts
my
screaming
God.
at the passersby. We're gonna die!
Jonathan, I'll let
What do you mean?
Stop
Wait,
it.
no, that's okay.
Stop.
That's gonna
Oh
work.
my
That's
God.
fine. We were
What's
just
happening?
attacked. That's gonna work.
Why are we lying?
Oh my God.
John,
She's lying.
my real name is Lyra Quinn.
Are you lying?
No, this is the truth. I'm telling the truth.
Your real name is Lyra?
Yes, and I'm not a princess.
Dargrim Brickbeard.
No, you're not.
No, him. I really. Wait.
Your
Listen,
beard's got
why
iron
don't we do
toys
this?
in it. That's why you're Iron
need to
Beard.
It's a misnomer.
We need to have a plan here. We need to keep maybe him
Okay.
on here, as well as maybe 2 other people here, and we're gonna go out there, ask for help, and we're gonna leave the children and women on the boat.
We can't leave.
Why would you
Lily
have children and women on the
can't-
merchant
You're a child.
We can't leave.
God.
We can't leave
You're a
Lily on the
child.
boat.
No, we can't. Lillian has to come
Lillian
with
is
us.
coming with
Wait,
us.
yeah, we need to change.
What are their names?
Okay, so Viv will call Piv.
Okay.
Suta will call Nuta.
Oh my God.
Lillian and Jacob.
Lillian will call Pillion.
Oh God.
And then Jacob will call...
Job?
Yeah, we'll go with Job.
Okay. And
Look,
Nina,
sounds like
what
a
did you
joke.
change your name to?
I'm
Audrey
just
Hood.
writing John.
Audrey Hood.
Job.
Okay. Is that everybody?
Jonathan.
John.
Oh, he doesn't fucking matter.
We're gonna name him Bob Shift.
No.
No,
he's
just don't
irrelevant.
even. Just
Okay.
let him.
Bob Shift? Who's Bob Shift?
No, you're Jonathan Swift, right?
Yeah, of
She's
course I
fine.
am.
Okay.
No
We
one
need-
the fuck knows who he is. Watch, he's well known in Southmoar. Should have drowned in the sea.
Can't wait.
Jonathan, you don't know anybody here, do you?
Guys, get all
Yeah, of course I know people in Southmoar.
Who do you know?
I lived here.
For how long?
motherfucker.
Like 15 years.
How old are you?
Okay. Jonathan's like
Can we
21.
lock him on the ship?
fuck? I thought
Can
he
we
was a
just
kid.
like lock? Can we just kill? Let's just kill him and stuff him in the barrel, like with the dust.
What do you mean, kill me and
Let's
stuff
do
me in the
that.
barrel?
I
Let's
didn't
do
say
that.
that to you.
Okay, so wait.
Oh,
we need to.
God.
And any dust that we have in our pockets, take it out now.
No.
No.
Do you want to know what I did in Southmoar?
Yes. What did you do?
I was a child. I just lived at home
Okay, he's fine.
Okay.
with the Swifts.
That's fine.
Wait.
Who are the
what are
Swifts?
Swifts?
Who are the Swifts?
One of the Swifts were a family
Of
people.
like royalty?
No, there's no
Did-
royalty
were
in
you,
Southmoar.
Were you well known?
No, we were just poor people on the
Okay,
outskirts.
Great.
Poor peaceful.
Why do you
Good.
think I left? My
Good.
family died.
Oh,
well,
that's a
I'm sorry. We
shame.
can talk about it later, though.
Yeah, we all have something in common.
Okay.
I need you to disguise my skin. I need to not be lavender right now.
I do that.
Okay.
With what?
Your disguise
I
kit.
have a disguise kit.
It can't change skin
Let's
color.
cover
like
you in
makeup
dust.
or anything?
I can't paint her.
You could try.
Look what your
We
French
did
girls-
make we did make a flag.
Just actually just literally cover you in paint. Just- they'll just be like, what the fuck?
Ding 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 ding. Oi, pull in here.
Okay.
All right.
Just pull into the
Just
open
keep your
spot.
hands and everything,
Okay.
like
Yeah,
from neck
everything is-
down,
Drop the
covered, and
anchor!
I'll do your makeup.
Someone drop
You
the
guys are gonna
anchor!
crash.
All right,
Drop
drink
the
the anchor.
anchor. Jesus.
Thank you.
Okay, we need to go and.
Oi,
talk
what's
to these
that
people.
flag?
This was. I think this was the. Oh, no.
Does everybody in Southmoar ask so many questions?
Yeah, we're the inspection crew of the docks.
All
We
right.
were, okay, we came from.
That's a fair answer, actually.
we found,
Okay.
We found this ship in the
You
docks.
found this shit?
in the docks of Zedilia. We were just attacked and we just tried running away.
So what were you doing in Zedilia?
I was the apprentice of my friend here, who's a blacksmith.
Who attacked Zedilia? No
We
one.
don't know. We
You
have
don't-
no clue. Everything was in flames.
Everything was in flames.
Everything was in flames, and everyone died except for us.
Would you say?
Everyone died.
Yes.
The nation of Zedilia is dead.
Yes. I that's all I when we were leaving. I turned around and everything was in flames.
We went to sleep. We woke up. Fire.
Yes.
A man of
you.
few words. What was your name?
Dargrim Brickbeard.
Nice to meet you, Dargrim. Where have you learned blacksmithing?
My home in the mountains.
What mountains?
The mountains of Boar.
There's a valley of Boar.
Sure.
So why did you leave the mountains?
He wanted to get.
I
You've
needed
come
to
a
go-
long way.
I did. I went to Zedilia for materials.
What materials do
We're
they
known
have?
for having. They're known for having amethyst.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are you crafting with the amethyst?
A big statue with inlaid amethyst.
What's the statue of?
It's of our king.
Who's your king?
You're not. The king is.
Oh, the king was Brickbeard.
No.
Samwise.
Shut up. Gandalf Beardstone.
Beardstone?
Beardstone. Yeah.
Don't you mean King Thorim?
No.
Is he dead?
No, I'm not from there.
What? There's only one mountain range in Tramix.
Aren't you an underground?
Okay.
Sure, whatever.
I mean,
Oh God! Why did you pick him? You could have picked either of us.
I know, that's why he did. What do you mean?
I'm not sure what.
I thought there was
Where
a.
are you really from?
Isn't it from underground?
Dargrim?
I'm from underground.
The underground dwarves, aren't?
Yes.
There's an underground dwarven family bloodline
Yes.
Where?
in that valley.
Yeah, we lived in Tramex.
Oh man!
In
You
the
guys are
Valley
doing
of
this
Boar.
right
Yes,
now.
there
You're
were
just-
two kings.
So you were a subsect of the
Yes,
the
that's
mountain
correct.
dwarves of
That's
Thorim?
correct.
I'd be more than
Do we
happy
have to
to
tell
talk
you
to.
our whole family
Yeah, I was about to
history
say, I
here?
was
What do
be
we-
more than happy to talk to you about this later, but we really need to find shelter, and we've just been
Well,
through
people
hell.
aren't just permitted in Southmoar without relevant information
actually
or
gonna ask-
documentation. Yeah, you burned all your shit, fuckers!
No, I have a forgery kit. Fuck.
Yeah, you didn't do that.
Okay,
Go.
I will go grab that, and I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
What's your
Dargrim,
name?
Cade,
Right. What should I write?
What?
Cade,
Cade?
I'm still out on
Can you,
docks.
can you spell that?
C, A. I'm not Spanish. D E.
Great, thanks.
Is there a 6 after that?
No,
Okay.
do you have a
He's
badge
dead.
number or something? These are a lot of questions.
no, we don't have badges.
Okay.
I'm just employed by the state.
Oh, so you could be anyone.
I
You have no way to prove to me who you are.
I have my papers back at my
Well,
shop.
you go
Well,
get your
you should
papers
go get
right
your
away,
papers.
sir.
I don't need to give you my
You
paper.
do, sir.
Yeah,
Why?
I
This is our city-state.
Who said it's your city-state?
I said our, not mine.
We don't know that you're employed. You could be trying to steal our ship. Get those papers.
Okay, so he turns to the guys next to him and he directs 3 people to go back into the building. I can't just abandon me post.
We're not going anywhere.
Well, yeah, I mean, but you could also, be unloading some less than savory materials from your ship. This is a merchant vessel.
We didn't know that.
We didn't know. It's not our ship. We had to escape.
Have you looked aboard the ship?
No.
No.
We stayed on the deck.
Oi! I need 10 men! Inspect this ship!
How can we stop them from coming on?
Can't.
Well, glad I kept my dust.
And you see like 10 men just walking up from the dock, just like large, very well tanned, muscular
We need to stop
men.
them from coming on the ship.
We have no reason to. If we stop them, we literally can't get off the ship.
If they get on the ship, they find.
Oh, you got your
dust,
papers yet?
Yep.
then they're going to.
Bring them up,
Take us.
please.
It's not our
prisoner.
ship.
Just to save some time here, we're just gonna. There you go. My forgery kit was really used well.
Dargrim. Ah, yes, this has got the Zedilia flag on it.
It's legit.
Yes, it is.
How would he know?
I'm so glad you survived. Are you okay? Are you ill?
I'm very ill. We're all just. We just saw a lot of
sort of
shit.
You're just a strange color to you.
Yeah, I need some sleep. We saw a lot of shit.
We've come a
What
long
else
way.
have you seen?
Fire, lots of fire.
Lots of fire.
We've all seen fire.
Lots
It
of fire.
doesn't
Seeing
usually
my-
make
Have you
us
ever
go.
seen a whole nation on fire?
Oh no, that
That's-
does sound bad.
that fucking
That's
us all up.
right.
We need to go-
Weird color. That's how you react. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's been burned.
No.
She's been burned.
No, it's
you
the
need
ash.
medical assistance.
It's the ash.
Doctor!
Oh my god! It's just ash from the burning
It's ash
fire.
from the burns. It's just ash
Ash from the birds.
from the
We
fire.
actually have.
Oh, birds. Birds.
Is Jacob still gonna be a doctor?
Excuse me.
Jacob.
Give them jobs.
Jacob's a
Okay,
doctor.
so the
Okay.
10 men are now climbing aboard the ship.
Okay.
They are coming up in two
And
sets
how
of
many
5.
people are outside the ship right now? Like who can see us?
I mean, there's like they're busy. They're attending to
can't
their
actually
own
see us?
thing. They're not paying attention, but like a few of them have definitively noticed that there's like a commotion. There's this undisclosed ship that's
Okay.
just sailing into Southmoar
We need
against
to We need
regulations.
to sneak the fuck out while they're busy if we can.
I could sink the ship.
What? I mean,
Point the
wow.
cannons down.
They can't inspect
Okay,
it.
so the 10 men are now on the deck.
Okay.
Excuse us.
No problem. Just gonna try. We should shimmy our way out.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I really need. Is there an inn anywhere? I really need to find something to wash up.
Oh yeah, there's inns.
Where's the closest one?
The closest inn is the Lucky Tuck.
Okay. Do you mind if we go?
Do you mind if we go? Well, I've got your papers, so I suppose you could head to the Lucky Tuck.
Thank
Yes.
you.
So
All right.
why is it called the Lucky Tuck?
It's run by Tuck.
Okay, if you say so.
All right.
Tuck's a great man.
We should go, guys.
Been here for years.
Is he good with his hands by chance?
Oh yes.
Great. We're gonna head to the inn.
All right.
Oh.
Oi! What's on this boat here?
We don't know.
Yeah, we just found it, and we needed to
The
leave.
island was burning and we needed to get off. We didn't bother searching.
Island? What
The
island?
nation. Sorry, not an island.
Island? There's only one island.
Not the island. The,
It's the
nation
nation
of
Zedilia.
I'm
Zedilia.
I'm
Okay.
gonna get off the ship.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna go.
I'm off the ship.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
There's dust in this boat. And he just kind of like stops, and everyone stops on the docks. So you guys are like climbing down as this man yells, "There's dust on this boat."
Do 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 do.
I'm still climbing.
Yeah, I'm just climbing down. We don't know what that is.
Okay,
don't know what
so
it
the
is. I don't know
40
what it is.
people who are on the dock begin rushing towards the boat.
Okay.
Like pushing this dude over.
Okay.
And people are
it's
jumping
fine.
into the water.
Should we climb back up?
No, why? I'm getting the fuck out.
Yeah,
Sink
we
the
need to
ship.
get out of here.
No, fuck.
Sink the ship.
Dust! He's got dust!
Oh, okay,
All
let's
right,
go.
goodbye.
They're dust smugglers!
What?
I'm
No,
gonna,
we're
I'm gonna
not.
take the hammer, my hammer, and just like bang a hole in the side of the ship.
As you
Small,
climb down.
a small
Like
hole.
once I get to the bottom, like I'm just gonna kind of lean over, so
Okay.
that way water starts
don't- I
going.
don't
Okay,
think you
make,
should
make
do
an
that.
attack roll. Let's see if you actually break one of the planks of
Please.
this ship, because you guys are really entering as criminals.
Yeah. 15.
15? Okay, yeah, so you definitely dent like a small hole, but it's not, water doesn't start rushing in. It's like
Gonna need these later.
kind of like leaking in through this small hole. Okay, so yeah, I mean, the fucking people are rushing. You guys have been associated now as being dust smugglers.
But we don't know. We
Yeah,
don't know
We
what
don't
this
know
is.
anything. Let's just go to the Lucky Tuck. Just
Yeah,
leave
we
the
don't
ship.
know. We
Yeah, you can
Came
have
from
it. We don't
Zedilia.
need it.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know what that is.
It's not ours.
Yeah, you can have it.
You have no proof it's ours. We just arrived here on the boat with it.
Exactly. I have my papers.
Totally from Zedilia. Okay, so yeah, I mean, everyone is like storming up into this boat
Okay,
as they're all
let's-
battling over this dust.
While they're distracted, let's
Yep.
get the fuck
Let's
out.
Get the fuck out.
Okay.
Everyone, including the NPCs, gotta make that clear.
Great.
Everyone is going.
Okay, so yes, everyone
Okay.
is following you, and you guys are walking into the city of Southmoar. You leave the docks, and as you step off, you step onto dirt, like just a dirt ground.
Okay.
That is all that the ground within this city is. It's not sand. The sand is typically on the western edges where it's more beachy. But in the area in which you have landed on the north and the easternish side, it's dirt. It's been kind of like cultivated so this way it's flat ground to be able to actually construct
Okay.
a city on. But as you step in, it's buildings everywhere. Not really stone. The majority of them are what are called what the fuck is it? Dabble and wob. But it's essentially like they make clay-ish materials and they
Okay.
link that together with wood. So mostly wood, thatched roofs. Everything in here is like usually single-level buildings in terms of for homes. You do see multi-level buildings in terms of 2 to 3 stories, but those obviously have significantly more people in front of them.
Okay.
We're going to the fucking
Yeah,
tuck.
we're going to the Lucky Tuck.
Do you know where the Lucky Tuck is?
He
He
pointed
said it's in town.
Is there signs?
All right, I'm gonna
signs.
yeah, I'm gonna look around.
Yeah, okay, you could do that.
Just ask a random
20
person.
with bonus.
No.
20 with bonus? Okay, so yeah, ahead of you, you can see a large building that's 6 stories tall.
Eat at Joe's.
It's got blinking signs. It's got just a large hanging down thing, and it says the Lucky Tuck. And it's got a little image of a bed carved into the wood.
There it is.
There it is. All right.
Let's go.
The biggest fucking building.
Okay.
So you're going towards the Lucky Tuck?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay. You
Okay.
arrive at the doors.
Okay.
I'm
Should we
gonna-
wait before we do? Let's look inside the windows and see what we actually see to get ourselves getting into.
Okay, it's fair.
I walk in.
All right.
You walk in.
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay, so you peer in. It's a massive open area. There's a bar. You can see there are glasses lined up on the bar, like freshly cleaned, because it is the morning. And you can see about 3 dozen tables, like circular round tables, with 3 to 4 chairs, all down and set. But no one's inside that you can see.
Okay. I just thought
You
of something.
walk in and you just see all this shit, and you don't see anyone or hear anything.
I just got a really bad idea. What if they tried looking for us? They know that we're gonna be at the Lucky Tuck. We should go find another place.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Actually, good point.
Yeah. I don't
But
want
then, but if we leave, then they'll know.
no, we'll just go to a different inn. And
But
it'll
why-
it'll
why
buy
would-
us more time.
But why would we have gone there other than the other place? My point is they're gonna find us anyway. So if we are truly under the guise that we don't know what this stuff is,
Okay.
should probably just go where they
Keep going
fucking
with
said.
it. All right. All
If
right.
you go somewhere else, that's like they're guilty.
All right. You're right. Okay.
Shouldn't
we'll do that.
hide. That doesn't. That's
Okay.
worse.
So I'm just like, hello. Is
Okay,
anyone
so
here?
you're calling out while you're inside?
Yeah.
Okay, your voice just kind of like echoes and you don't hear anything. There's no motion or anything.
Is there a bell at the desk?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
there's a bell.
Bong.
I think it's more like, ding, ding.
No, it's a gong.
Bong!
Didn't specify what type of bell,
Okay,
sir.
so you pick up the little bell and
Yeah.
you ring it.
Okay.
Bong! Yeah, bong! Oi! Who's out there? And you
People
can hear the
looking
voice
for,
is very close to you. It's almost like it's on the other side of the fucking counter in front of you.
Can I look over?
Yeah, you can.
Look over.
Okay, so you see a very small old man. Who are you?
We're travelers and we're trying to we just need refuge for the night. Do you happen to have any beds?
Oh, I've got plenty of rooms. And he just kind of like points, but it's like, eh.
Yeah. Thank you. How much would it be just for like just the day?
How many of you?
Do you have a discount for a lot of beds?
No,
Okay.
that's not how the Lucky Tuck works.
There's
One,
9 of us.
Yeah. Okay.
9?
Yeah.
That's a lot of rooms.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good day for you, right?
I could put you in, I suppose, 3 rooms.
Yeah.
for 18 gold.
Yikes.
How much?
Tuck, what are you doing here?
Wait, wait.
Pulling my chain?
It's Southmoar. Everyone here is wealthy.
You said you had plenty of beds.
We were just
I do.
We were just attacked, and we were trying. We're just.
That sucks.
Yeah. If there's any way we can give you something a little less just for now, so we can find more work. I promise I'll pay you the full price if you'd like. But we
You
need
could
to
work here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to work at the Lucky Tuck?
As long as I can just sleep for the day, and then I can start work right after.
I would need you to do some sense of work before I permitted you a room.
How long?
Would all of us be working or just Olive? I need to just clarify.
Oh no, everyone would be
Okay,
employed
great.
Just
at the Lucky Tuck.
God damn it, Olive! I would have just done it for you guys. Okay.
Okay. What would you? What are you good at? What did you do before?
I'm good at making really nice signs for in advertisements.
You're an advertiser.
Yes.
Where are you from, dear?
I was actually apprentice for a blacksmith.
And now you're in advertising.
It was a hobby.
So you
Jesus
apprenticed
Christ.
as a hobby.
Yeah.
Where did you learn advertising then? What experience do you have
I
relevant to this industry?
She makes these little enchanted paper birds that
Oh.
fly around and tell people about
Did you create the
businesses.
bird mail?
I mean,
Could you make one now?
I could try.
Okay.
Okay.
And he just reaches, into his like little compartment area and just kind of like throws a little piece of paper up and it like, whee, and then lands on the counter in front of you. Let's see the bird.
Okay.
Lyra, don't use magic.
I'm not.
Just make a paper.
I got it. Don't worry.
Okay. So
you
you,
can cast
sir,
your voice, right?
you.
Yes.
Excuse me. What do you do then? She said she apprenticed with you.
Yes, I'm a blacksmith.
Well, I'm not sure whether or not I would have a job here for you, but we could try to find a smith in town and get you a job.
That could work. Otherwise, I could fix some things around the building if there are things that need fixing.
Oh yes, we've got lots of broken beds. There's some usually pretty aggressive people that stay in the Lucky Tuck.
I could.
Tuck, what exactly goes on here?
It's an inn.
If you've got any scrap or
doesn't
metal,
answer
I
my
can
question.
fix your beds for you.
Scrap.
Anything, whatever you
Yeah,
got.
we've got timber in the back. You could repair the bedposts.
Great.
Good.
Do that.
I'll have one of my associates set you up with some lumber soon.
Great.
And you, sweetie, what do you do?
I sing.
Do you now?
Yes.
Oh, we've not had a singer here in weeks. They've strangely been going to the other inns in town. I don't know why they've been turned away. They made a lot of money while they were here, but they usually don't come. But it would be a great service to have a new singing maiden here.
Oh, yikes.
And
Yikes.
you, friend, what do you do?
I'm a barkeep.
A barkeep?
Mm-hmm.
Do you fashion your own drinks?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. I absolutely could use you for this evening. And the rest of the crew, these other 5 here. Ah! He's so tiny! Excuse me.
Sorry, he actually.
Is
He's
he all right?
He was
No.
dropped as a child.
And I think he's still having a little.
I was not!
I think he has a little shock from what just happened and where we came from.
Oh, you're all from...
They're all from the same place.
Okay.
Our nation was literally burned to the ground.
Okay, your nation.
No, the nation we lived in.
Oh, okay.
our residency at the time.
Thank you. There you go.
Thank you for...
One nation under God.
Okay, so these other... Well, she does not look well, and he points at Suto, who's,
She was the cook for this lady here, who also was an innkeeper at the place we stayed at in that nation.
Grimdar! I cannot wait to be an innkeeper in New City.
Viv doesn't know? I thought we told Viv.
We told everybody.
Piv.
Yeah.
Piv. You're also a barkeep, right?
Of course.
You seem to have said my name backwards.
Oh, yes, I have,
Dargrim.
disease of head sometimes. I get names wrong, Dargrim. I'm so sorry. You know me. It is still early, but I get the names confused sometimes. I usually say it is the drink, but mostly it is the brain.
Thank you, Piv.
You're welcome, Dargrim. And Suits is just still, like, hobbled over, just clutching at her belly.
Is there a doctor in town?
Well, yes, of course we have doctors.
Yeah, she's horribly sick.
What happened to her? It looks like she's bleeding.
As when the building that she was in fell, a piece of wood got lodged in her stomach.
Oh my!
Yeah, we have a clinic with us because he also survived, but we only had so much we can do to help her, so we need help.
Okay.
Please.
We could direct her towards the local doctors, of course.
Okay.
There will be a charge for her care.
I will work for you as long as I need to pay
Okay.
off.
I'll do anything.
Not anything.
Okay, so Jacob and Jonathan offer to walk, assist Suta with Viv over to the local doctor.
Okay.
Okay, so it's the 4 of you now.
And is Tuck still here?
Oh yeah, I mean he's just still like below the bar. He's just like fiddling with glass
Tuck,
stuff.
is it hard for you to get around?
Oh my god. I mean that's a little bit of an aggressive question for me,
I
but
was just wondering,
He
you know,
doesn't seem.
it is.
He doesn't get out.
because
is.
I've had an idea where you could have a chair, but it has wheels.
a chair wheel.
Yes, a wheelchair.
That's probably a better name for it. You guys seem like you're very up to date with innovations. You are in advertising. We could advertise this wheelchair.
Let's do it. Yep.
Great. Sure, there will be people in town who need this.
Yes, especially disabled people and people who are hurt, missing limbs, stuff like that.
We're doing
yeah.
some great in this city. Making a name for ourselves.
Already.
Okay, so yeah, at this time, the dock workers just burst into the Lucky Tuck. Oi! There was dust on that boat.
As we said,
We don't know.
we didn't know it was on the ship. We just got away from that
But
horrible place.
it was just docked in Zedilia?
Yeah, we found that and a couple other ships. Everything else sunk.
But it had a Zedilia flag.
because it was in Zedilia.
But where would they have gotten dust?
I don't know.
I don't know.
There was no one aboard this ship?
No, we found it empty.
There were no papers.
No, all we had were just what we had in our
I
pockets.
suppose it could have been dust smugglers from Renya trying to get back to Zedilia.
That's not good.
Well, no, now that
No.
the city's burned,
Yeah.
there's
Not
no
great.
one to receive the smuggling.
That's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've had to confiscate the dusk, and we will be bringing it to the Merchants Coalition, and
Anything you need to do.
you'll be staying here then.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
If you need us, we'll be here.
Okay, so when questioning comes arrived during the
Yep.
the tribunal period, we can find you all here.
And that's like in a few
Yeah.
hours, maybe.
Of course.
Probably.
Okay.
we do need time to propose the paperwork and the evidence that we've found.
Okay.
Could it possibly wait until tomorrow? We really need to sleep.
That's not how crime works.
Well, we didn't commit any crime. We simply escaped from a burning nation.
we don't necessarily know you've not committed a crime.
Go check. The nation was on fire. Sail over there if you'd like.
If we were trying to smuggle dust, wouldn't we have protected it or kept it?
Or done anything
Oh, you
other
would
than
have kept
simply
it.
sailed
yes, if
into
we
your
were
dock.
smugglers.
So we would need to check your bags then, all of you, please.
And I give you mine.
Okay, so yeah, they find you took dust.
Yeah, we all
I
took
know.
it
I took it
down.
out. I
Mine's
took it out of my
not-
pocket.
mine's not in my
I told
bag.
them all to
Where
take
did
it
you
out.
put yours?
Mine's under my fucking beard.
Okay. Did you hide your dust?
I thought I did.
Where did you hide your dust?
On the ship.
On the ship. So
Yeah,
you
like
no
I
longer
didn't take it.
So
Yeah.
you no longer have your dust.
No.
Did you hide your dust?
I don't know.
Do you want to have a
Sleight of
brief
hand.
mage hand moment to attempt to hide your dust somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay, where would you like to hide your dust?
Oh God. Okay.
So they begin inspecting the bags of the other 3.
What does the bar look like? The bar, like
I
around.
mean, it's a countertop, and you can't really see on the opposite side, but in the front of it where you are on the side of, it's just wood facing down. Like it's just planks.
Okay.
Just put it under his feet. Like the tuck just
Tuck it under him.
just get a little taller.
I'm trying to picture where to hide it.
Put it in one of their.
I guess yeah. I'll
pockets.
use my mage hand to kind of.
But you're
How
the
close
thief.
am I to like a table or anything like that?
I mean, there's tables about 10 to 15 feet
Yeah, because
away
you could
from you.
you could just mage hand hold it under the table.
Yeah,
During
but
this.
you said 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah, I mean, it would just.
Wait, is the counter? Is the counter like? Is
Well,
it,
you're standing with your backs to the counter, and
Yeah,
like
so
Tuck
I'll
is
just-
under.
so then
I'll
just-
slide it around so Tuck may see it, but he might not say anything.
Okay, so yeah, you slide it back and
'Cause
then
then if
tuck
he-
it
if
into
he
one of
does
the
see it
like
and doesn't
top
say anything.
compartments of the counter.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
here's
yeah.
the thing: if he does see it and says nothing, then we sell it to him.
Yeah, because that means he's that
And
means
if
he's
he
because I was gonna
and
try
if he
and
sees it and
proposition
says something, then you're fucked anyway. So
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you tuck it in, and then you hand over your other bag to them. So they inspect your bag.
The maps are not in the bag. They're in my pocket.
Okay, sure.
Please.
yeah, I have nothing identifiable.
Okay, so yeah, they inspect your 4 bags. They see that this just looks like the belongings of, travelers, people who might be craftsmen, but who do have weapons to defend themselves.
Yeah, because I have some daggers and stuff.
And
that
you
I
also have an enormous club.
I do have a
And a
crystal strap
war
to my
hammer.
back. Yeah,
Where's that trident
use
at?
that war
And
hammer.
a
I have the
trident.
and the crossbow. Yeah, I got a lot of shit on my back.
Honestly, you could have just been like, "Are you sure you want to look at my bag?"
I've got a trident. I'm a king.
Okay, so the doc Cade looks at your belongings and hands them back to you individually. Well, the tribunal will come and contact you when we need to bring you forward for questioning, because Southmoar will absolutely be interested in terms of the current state of Zedilia.
Yeah, that's a shame.
This will be an interesting future for the residents of
It's
Southmoar.
not great.
It's
It's
not.
not great
not
at all.
great.
Like, I
Cade.
think we should go back and try to see if there's any survivors.
What interest would Southmoar have in rescuing survivors
Oh
of
wow!
Zedilia?
Don't be so cold, Cade.
Yeah, don't you care about people?
We aren't on good relations with Zedilia.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Now I do though. So fuck 'em.
Because we wouldn't have.
I mean, if you were residents there, how long had you been in Zedilia then?
Like literally like 3 weeks.
We weren't there very long. We were just, like I said.
Where
I
were
was-
you before this? How did your crew come together?
They were
Crew.
visiting. They were visitors, right? You guys
Ah,
were
so
visiting?
you
Yeah.
were
Yes.
strangers.
Yeah.
Yes, all of us strangers.
And where did you two come from previously?
You found me picked up in the valley, and we were, I needed a job, so he told me to be his
Oh, where
apprentice.
were you then before the valley, since he was from the valley?
Well, my family died when I was a kid, and I just tried working in the markets, but I couldn't find any work, so I was a poor little girl and I found this really wonderful dwarf to help me live my life.
She was a poor girl. Nobody loved her.
So you
From
were
a poor family.
so you were in the Valley of Boar?
I was passing through. I found. Well,
Oh,
he said he's
pass-
from it.
So where were you before the Valley of Boar?
I don't remember. I was a kid.
Ah.
I just lived in the market
you
street.
grew up the whole time. You traveled. Weird. That's weird.
I was a kid, I don't know.
I don't remember. I have amnesia. I woke up. I was on this boat.
Okay.
I woke up. I was already an adult.
You all seem very scattered and tired.
Yeah,
Well,
it's been a
well,
rough night.
we'll gather you
We
in a-
haven't slept.
in a few hours. And he
Okay.
turns and leads the other docksmen out. Okay. So what's up with this then?
I'm just gonna pull it back.
And he just is looking up at it. Is it like...
so the guards
Because
have
he
left.
can't... Yeah, the guards are out, but he can't see the mage hand. He just sees the bag floating out. And he like starts jumping up at it,
I pull
but
it
he's
back.
too short.
Tuck,
Wow! What's in that one?
Tuck, don't worry about it.
And he like... You can see like some dust like falls out of the bag and just like falls on his nose. And he just... Oi!
Hey, Tuck. Got a whiff
How
of it?
did you get here again?
On a merchant ship,
And where was this merchant ship from?
Zedilia.
So where was it really from?
I don't know.
Zedilia. It was really from Zedilia.
Okay, so he can tell that... Or actually, sorry, you have to roll for deception against me. Rolled a 19 with bonus.
Ooh.
Oh, baby. Wait, where's my deception? It's gotta be somewhere. Please. +3.
Oh.
That's 3. It's 16 with
16.
bonus.
Okay, yeah, so he can absolutely tell that you're lying. So where was it really from, all of you?
Well,
Well, these two are visitors. I don't know where they're from. I just
Where's the ship from is what he's asking.
I don't know where that
Yes.
ship is. We just found it at the
You
docks.
found it at the docks of Zedilia.
Uh-huh.
But there's dust aboard.
Yeah, but it's not ours. I don't want it. You can have it. You want it?
Oh, of
No.
course.
no, not your dust to give away.
I don't want it.
Yeah, so it's back in my bag now.
Sure, okay,
It's
so
not
you have the
leaving there.
dust again.
Yeah.
So I could just go tell those docksmen about the dust then.
You could.
So where was the ship from?
I don't know.
You might want to start communicating with us via.
Okay.
You know.
We were.
What? Can't you talk to us telepathically?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Not anymore, motherfucker. You switched classes.
Oh, that's right. They can't do it now, can
yeah,
they?
no. Took that away from
Yeah,
you.
that's
Oh
right.
fuck.
Yeah.
So.
Now we're out of combat land, back into that area where the other class would have been nice.
Should have stuck with the other one. You were the only option. You're the only one we had that could talk us out of situations.
So you hear like little tiny footsteps as Tuck just walks around the edge of the bar, and he like leans his arm up against it.
So is he? What exactly is he? Is he a
Roll for-
halfling?
Yeah, he's a halfling.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So-
I kind of like this guy.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll roll to look at him.
Yeah, you can roll to look at him.
Okay. I mean, 9.
So Tuck has like a short mess of orange gray hair and like a short orange gray beard, and he's got brown eyes. But
I mean-
very small, looks a little older.
If you like the dust, I mean, I could try to see if I could try to buy some for you.
Where would you
I don't
go
know.
about buying the dust?
Is the dust a bad thing?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
What is
Yeah,
it?
I don't know.
Are you a fan of dust?
Well, I'm not a fan of dust, but a lot of my patrons are fans of dust.
Do you want us to?
I just do
the
this
eerie
motion.
stare of ah.
Also, you haven't said your last name, right?
No.
You're changing it to Escobar. It's like Escobar, but a pirate. Escobar.
Deal. But nobody knows my first name either.
No one's asked your names.
Escobar.
So, was there more dust on the boat?
Apparently,
I
the
don't
guards
know.
found
Apparently they
some.
said that, yeah.
There's a lot of yelling and people running towards the boat.
Oh, they were fighting over the dust.
Yes.
Excuse me. And he just walks towards the door, and you see there's actually at the bottom a littler door.
I
And
love
he
this
just
guy.
pushes his way through, and it flaps open, and he just tucks his head, and his hands are on his hips, and he just walks out, and you see the little door flap behind him.
100% he's the drug lord. 100%.
yeah.
100% that was his
I
shit.
knew I should have. The first thing I should have said to him.
100% that was his ship.
The first thing I should have said to him is, "I can peddle some stuff for you."
100% that was his ship.
All right, he's gone. What
Yikes.
should we do? Should we leave? Fucking go somewhere else?
I
In a
mean,
few hours, we can't
We
sleep.
don't know that. We don't know that. He could just be checking the situation out.
No, he's 100%.
fucking
The way
drug
he
lord.
asked, he
Yeah.
is. Well, some of my patrons, he's the fucking drug
Or
lord.
he knows whose ship it
No,
is.
no. I'll go
He's
with
a
No,
drug
he
guy.
might know whose ship it is.
He's the
No.
It's probably not his ship. Though.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Regardless.
Excuse me, who are you? And you see on the stairs from down behind the bar off to the right, because there's behind the bar to the right of it, there's a doorway leading back towards the kitchen area. To the right of that is a stairway that comes up and then turns to the left. So you see a young woman in kind of bar matron outfit
Hello.
walking down. Oh,
Olive's all
Olive.
of a sudden, hey.
Wow.
we'll roll for pretty. Ooh, 50% pretty.
All right, I'll take it. Olive's had a lot of shit happen, guys.
I need
Who-
to roll, I
who
need to
are you,
roll
though?
to see how pretty
Excuse me?
Granddaughter is.
Did you need a room?
Yes, please.
She's walking down. Okay. How many?
9.
No. Well,
9?
No. There's only us, right?
Oh, they left.
4.
Yeah.
4?
Right now, 4.
Okay, so like could do 2 rooms, 2 in each.
Not it. No, I'm going with her.
Yay,
mean,
someone
Yeah, you guys are used to sleeping here.
And me and Pablo.
Bran! I mean,
Pablo.
Pablo.
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar.
For 2 rooms, I could do 4 gold.
Okay.
That's a different price than
What? It was a
No,
It was
no.
cheaper.
oh.
Yeah,
Tuck
we went to another
Tuck
place and it
charged
was
you
more
less?
expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, another place charged you less. Where did you stop
Charge us
earlier?
more.
Charge us
Charged
more.
you more. Where did
Yes.
you stop earlier?
I forget the name. It was like down that way.
Yeah.
Oh, was it the Dry Hand?
possibly.
That sounds like it.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like really like.
Oh boy.
the lucky tuck
but
and
anyway-
the dry hand.
That's not good. That's terrible. Who would go
what
there?
other inns are here?
Who the fuck would go to the Dry Hand? Jesus.
People who don't like to drink. There's no tavern there.
Yeah, powder's dry, you know.
All right. So like, but yeah. Anyway, I was saying like Tuck was giving us like 3 gold.
Each of you? For
no, for
12
total.
gold?
So it was like a golden.
Because we're going to be working for Tuck. We're going to
Gold
be
and a half.
Yeah.
We
don't charge by half golds.
So maybe
I thought we didn't have to pay because we were working for Tuck.
that's right. He just hired us.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I don't know. We've had some shit
So
happen.
many things you're telling me
I'm
now.
fixing the beds.
Are you?
Yes, I'm a blacksmith.
They're not made of metal. They're wood.
It's the same
But he's also a
principle.
repairman.
Same principle.
A handyman. You should work at the dry hand.
No,
Oh, okay.
not those type of hands.
Okay, well, I suppose you could rest until Tuck comes back.
Please.
Do you know where Tuck went off to? Does he normally go anywhere in the morning?
He will occasionally take strolls. I mean, most of the other workers are already in the kitchen preparing for the day.
Actually, I didn't get your name. What's your name?
Oh, my name is... Hold on, where's mine?
And what are you?
Julia.
Oh, that's such a pretty name.
Oh, thank you. What's your name?
Lyra Quinn.
Lyra Quinn?
Yes.
Where are you from, sweetie?
I'm from. I actually have no home.
Oh, my!
My parents died when I was a kid, and I was just. I grew
That's
up on
the story you tell me.
I'm pretty sure we can
my
just go-
parents are dead.
Julian, we'll go around the table. Dead parents, dead parents, dead parents, dead parents.
Good lord. You're just like a crew of orphans.
Yep.
Yeah.
We call
Okay.
ourselves the Orphanettes.
Do you sing? Is this a band?
one of us
She
does.
does. The orphans.
So a little band name.
I could show you up to your rooms then.
Thank you.
How
That
did you
would
want
be
to
so much
stay?
better.
Are you
We
two
all
together?
I'll go with her.
Oh, you two together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different. Okay. And
You
she
know what I'm
just
saying? You know what I
turns
mean?
around and leads you up the stairs, and she kind of looks back at Olive and is like, "Okay."
It's been like a.
You got some weird colors to you.
I'm actually. It's a lot of the ash. If you want, they're actually.
Ash?
Yeah. I
How
came from a
dare you
burning-
point that out?
She looks hurt.
Very sensitive.
Yeah.
She looks injured. I was only caring for
She
the
needs
girl.
rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I can tell you later. If you like.
Perhaps a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
One long rest, please.
Coming up. Oh, did we find out what Julia is? I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
Julia's a human. She's an
Okay.
older woman.
Thank you.
Wait, how old?
Old human woman.
Like
Olive's got a limit.
like like early 40s.
That's pushing it.
But she's
Wow.
very-
She looks young.
Hold on.
my God.
She's very pretty from early
Okay.
40s. She's 90% pretty.
What's her hair color?
Her hair color, it's like a blonde, but it's got like streaks of gray towards
Oh,
the
she's not
bottom.
into
Carl's gonna go
blondes.
home and draw this.
She's
later.
not into blondes. Sorry.
Oh, it's not into blonde.
Oh, that's great.
Right. Okay, so she leads you up. She offers Olive and, well, it's still Nina, but she offers you two the first room on the right and you two the first room on the left.
I'm not a creative person, okay?
All right, so first room on the right, first room on the left.
Okay, so we're just across from each other.
Enjoy your, I suppose, nap. It is morning.
Thank you.
Thanks,
you.
Julia.
Our friends might come back. They had gone off to the doctors.
Oh, okay.
If you can fix them up with a room as well.
Happily, yes, of course.
Thank you.
And she just turns and heads back down. All right, so we'll long rest.
Let's just erase
Good,
those death
yeah,
scenes.
So you awaken.
Oh, full
too,
health.
right?
Hello.
You awaken, and it is now about 7 p.m.
Damn, we slept for a while.
Yeah, you guys slept
Ooh,
about
time
8
for the
8
nightlife.
hours. Yeah. Oh, well,
Let's go to the
Grimdar's-
dry hand.
Grimdar's fully nude as always.
Were there two beds or one?
no, it's one bed in each room.
All right.
Pillows in between.
Yeah, we
same
got-
I slept on the
arrangement.
floor.
We got the setup.
Aw. Nina's insulted.
Oh no, it's just I have a claustrophobia thing. Can't be.
I'm covered in ash.
Yeah, covered in ash. Might want to. Oh, I can't take a shower.
No.
Nope, I'm
Never.
gonna stay like this. My musk.
Some real
No more bats.
stink going on with Olive
No,
today.
no more bats either.
Nope. Okay, so yeah, you guys awaken and it's about evening. You can hear a commotion downstairs, as though the area is now pretty heavily occupied. It's about dinner time. Definitely hear people though.
Grimdar. Are we still
dark.
separate?
Are you just whispering sweet nothings to Grimdar?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're in the same.
Grimdar.
Grimdar. If Tuck tries to fuck us over, I'm burning this place down. You in?
He's
All
a
right.
drug lord. He's gonna kill
And
100% he's a drug lord.
you think he's a drug lord?
A
Absolutely.
dust lord.
A dust lord?
He's a dust lord.
Tuck the dust lord.
Yeah.
We didn't
I
get his
like
Yeah, he's a dust lord.
we didn't get his last name.
No, you didn't.
I really hope it's not Swift.
I hope it's not White.
Tusk White.
Tusk Walter White.
I mean, yeah, you guys wake up. What the fuck are you doing?
All right. Well, I guess I'll put on my
Pants?
all my clothes and my cloak.
Wait, you slept naked too?
No,
Oh.
I mean just
They're growing on each other. Literally. growing. Not showing.
you might want to look at your arms real quick. This might be spreading.
No. You're okay.
I'm good.
It's not how it's
Not
it's not transmitted that way. Can't blow a load in Grimdar and give him the Leviathan skin.
From physical contact. You sick fuck. You sick son of a bitch, John.
The lucky tuck.
No, that's not what I meant.
Did you tuck Bran in?
Oh, Southmoar's been great so far.
No, that didn't happen. I meant from physical contact.
No, you're-
Petrification
It would be
can't
the other
spread.
way
It's
around.
not spread that
Grimdar's
way.
not taking any from anyone.
You mean Dargrim Brickbeard?
That's right. Dargrim Dick.
Why didn't you
Beard.
just go with? Why didn't you just go with Brick Ironbeard?
You just hang Brick's dick from you. Excuse me, is that a beard toy? Yes. Play with it, it grows.
Oh my god.
Jesus. So the. Okay.
Oh
You
my
think we should?
God.
You think we should get the others and head downstairs?
Yeah, probably.
So should we check for
Jesus.
Suta and Viv or Piv and Piv and Pillion, Nuta, and
Job.
Piv, and Job?
No, it's Job.
It's Job. He does magic tricks.
Okay, so
That's
yeah,
perfect.
you guys step out of your room. You two are still in your room. Nina and Olive.
What?
Olive's a deep sleeper, I suppose.
Yeah. All
I
right.
just shake her awake.
All right. What? Oh god, I didn't die yet in my sleep.
I didn't die.
I heard the others in the hallway. Let's go out.
Okay.
Oh, looking a little ashy there.
Hey,
Here's
Olive.
some lotion.
You need this half bottle of toilet wine?
No,
Are
not
you-
right
this
now.
is the last time you might have it.
That's fine.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure. Throw that shit out.
All right, I'm gonna chug it.
There you go. Okay, we'll roll for a percentage of intoxicated for you.
Oh no,
10.
10%.
You're
Thank
okay.
God.
Yeah, you're okay.
It's 90.
Okay, so yeah, you guys step out and you meet each other in the hallway. You can hear, like I said, that there's a commotion downstairs. Like a normal, typical, busy bar. kind of
Can I
commotion.
try to listen for anything?
Sure.
Ooh. All right, 10
I
plus. Is
will
it
as
perception?
well.
Or-
Yeah.
Okay, so 12.
I also got a 12.
Nice.
Grim,
In
sorry?
terms of just, you hear the general commotion of like people talking and laughter, and you can hear the clanging of plates and, mugs and stuff falling. But you don't hear or see Tuck. You just see a lot of bar
Of course we wouldn't
We
see
maids.
wouldn't. He's below the bar. We wouldn't.
You just see a lot of barmaids walking around serving dishes
Oh, really?
and
What else
different.
do they look like?
Oh shit! I
all
better.
Majority of them are young blonde women.
Oh,
damn
where's,
it.
Where's Piv? Do you guys know where Piv is? I need her to help me barkeep.
That's right.
Yeah, you're supposed to be working.
We're,
You slept through your shift.
My shift in the middle of the day. He never gave me a
I'm
shift.
kidding. He didn't
Whoa,
give you
whoa, whoa.
hours yet.
This is now Job Simulator.
Boop boop.
Okay, so
Mix some
yeah, I mean,
stuff
are you
up.
guys going downstairs?
Yeah.
I'm kind of. I want to find the others. Should we knock
Pablo,
on some
if you don't-
doors?
If you don't know how to mix drinks, pour heavy.
Yeah.
They won't notice if they're drunk.
Or
I mean,
heavy.
did she learn anything from her mother at all?
in
Did
terms
I?
of pouring drinks, no. You
You're
were a
the singer
child when she
anyway.
left.
I mean,
I mean, just
she's
because I was
started
a
young.
child doesn't mean.
I'm
Just
gonna-
like you,
I'm gonna-
child.
I'm gonna
Remember
knock
not-
on
Yeah.
another door. The door across from, actually, to our left.
Okay.
My
so,
room's left.
Okay, so yes, you knock on the closed door. Oi! What do you want?
Who's in there?
Me,
Who's me?
Ludo.
Ludo. Oh, sorry, wrong room.
Yes.
I go across the hall,
Okay.
knock on the door.
Hello,
Who's there?
Godfrey.
Oh, sorry, wrong room. I'll go to the one next to it.
I'm ready.
Yeah?
Fantastic.
Okay. No one answers.
Okay, I go across the hall from
Gotta
that
save
one.
some of these names.
No one. There's no one else in the entire
I'm
every
checking.
floor.
No answer.
Okay, fine. Fine, John. All right, guess they're not here. They must be downstairs.
They could be. I don't know. Fucking, you look downstairs. I didn't say that you saw those people, but you just see a bunch of busy people sitting around the bar.
Should we leave? Where should we go? We should go downstairs. I'm gonna go get some of that timber and fix a couple of these beds. I'll see if I can.
I'm gonna look for some
Find
parchments
Tuck.
and start drawing some.
Didn't Tuck say we would be working before we went to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
And Tuck never got us.
Mm-hmm.
Tuck never came back. Did he?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should run.
Maybe. Actually, you know what? Wait, where's
But
What
we
was
need
her
to
name,
find
Julia?
the others.
Should I? Yeah. Where's Julia?
Julia is downstairs. She is
Okay.
serving a table
I'm
currently.
gonna go up to her. Go downstairs and go up to her. When she's done serving that table. I'm
Okay,
gonna
yeah.
go up
So
to
she
her.
passes off drinks and turns and sees you.
You should
Julia,
stand
have
behind
you
her.
have you seen Tuck anywhere?
No, Tuck's not come back.
Really?
No.
'Cause I'm trying to find some work, but I don't know what else. Where to? All right. Do you know where he could be?
I'm not sure. I mean, Tuck is a very busy man. He's got other businesses within the city.
Oh, really? He doesn't do just this?
No, he's a very successful man.
Of what kind of success?
A lot of things. I don't know. I only
Oh.
work here.
Okay.
Tuck usually starts here in the mornings and then ventures out for the day.
All right. Well, I'll be right back to do some work. I'm just gonna try to see what he needs me to do.
Okay.
Let's get the fuck out.
Are there any beds that need fixing?
Oh, yes. The one you slept in actually was pretty broken.
It's pretty comfortable.
I'm gonna roll for comfort. 60%.
All right. So you guys are used to hard surfaces, huh?
80%.
There you go. It was your first long rest in
Yes,
some
it
time,
was.
so very satisfying.
Mm-hmm. Grimdar, pass the fuck
We
out.
need to go find the rest of the people that we brought.
Yeah, it's almost like Tuck knew where your other friends had gone.
And who's right there, right? He saw everyone.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not saying
Who,
we've left
who
everyone else for
directed them
dead,
to
but
the doctor?
Oh, he's kidnapped them.
trafficking now. He's a trafficking merchant.
if it
Oh,
comes-
wait a minute!
slaves. You said slaves, didn't you?
Who got sold?
Yeah, yep, this is Southmoar. You said that they do trade slaves. That's right.
So he knew who you were.
Oh,
Huh?
boy.
He knew who you were.
Did he really?
He may have.
I mean, I was.
He probably sold you.
We could step on him.
No, I don't think me. I think it because my tail is tied up around my waist.
Yeah, and you're also a weird color, and
From
we came from
Zedalia.
Zedalia.
He knew.
Mm-hmm.
He knew.
I gotta go.
Yeah, we all gotta go.
Love how you came back to the place you got kidnapped, and we're like, this is fine.
Was that actually part of your backstory that you got kidnapped?
Yeah, part of the yeah.
Yeah, part of what?
I thought it was Northbourne.
No, you were being sold to
Oh
Northmoor
my
from
God.
someone
It
in
was the opposite.
Southmoor.
I thought it was the opposite.
Grimdar. You just
Oh.
forgot.
Yeah. We're
I'm gonna go up
so
to Julia and
fucked.
ask her where the doctor is.
Oh, the doctor. Oh, yes, he's a few streets down to the left.
We're gonna go run and check on our friends.
Okay, yes, his name is Jordan. I'm not sure if he'll still be there.
Jordan.
Michael
What does he look like?
Jordan?
Yeah.
He's a handsome young man.
He's
Very
7
tall.
7 foot tall. Black.
Dark skinned. Very tall.
Known to play the basketball.
He doesn't have any hair.
He's a basket weaver.
Oh my god.
Yes, he's a few streets over to the left.
Does he sell shoes?
No. He makes them for himself
Does he call them
as a hobby.
Jordans?
I want to start heading to the doctor.
Okay.
We're gonna go to the doctor.
Okay, so yeah, you go outside and it's busy. It's the nighttime. The nighttime for the city of Southmoar is actually very active. So there are a lot of
Poppin'.
people outside walking. People are drinking in public.
Kidnapping.
Yeah.
There's like carts where people are, visibly outside, like selling food, where they just kind of are like in
my hood.
front of their businesses selling their foods.
Sure.
I just put my hood down when I'm.
I try and steal an apple.
Oh my god.
Apple?
Yeah.
They don't have apple.
They don't only have.
In terms of fruit
Please
here,
not bananas.
bananas, papaya, mango, and pineapple.
Going
a mango.
right for that pineapple.
100% knew you would. Where are you gonna hide that? Where are you gonna hide it, Paul?
My bag. As long as they don't see me take it.
Oh, they're gonna see you take it. You're gonna fail and get arrested, and then
Please.
sold.
Please
Don't want to get arrested in this city.
Yeah, please don't. Not yet.
How much? All right, so I'll walk up to the person selling the pineapple.
Okay.
Hello.
It's just a young man. He's
Hello.
like a 12-year-old boy.
Oh, great. How much
Hi.
is a pineapple?
One? Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Two silver.
2 silver?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks for the pineapple.
Of course. I hope you like it.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Thanks.
Then you turn around. He's gone. It's not a pineapple. It's a rock.
It's Leviathan's egg. It's another one.
So Brand has one pineapple.
This is important.
I hope so.
Please throw it at someone later as a
You
weapon.
think I won't?
Just grind it.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Test the next puzzle with?
I gotta blind him.
I have 1 banana and 1 pineapple. We're ready to go.
Make
So
a fruit salad. Fuck.
you arrive outside of the doctor's office. You can see that it's got just kind of like says the word just doctor.
Wow. Okay.
Dr. Jordan.
I need a doctor.
And the peephole is really high up on the door because he's so tall.
Yeah, the door goes about 10 feet high for the frame.
Oh my
You
goodness.
can't see through the peephole.
He's a
None
small
of you are
giant.
tied.
All right, so I'll walk in.
Okay, so you're gonna open the door. Okay,
Yes.
so you step inside. You can see there are just stools, and there's like a small counter area right in front of you.
And do I see anybody?
Yeah, you can see a man seated there. Dark-skinned, bald head. Yeah.
Oh, we're really going with this
Yes,
description now.
he's very tanned. It's a tropical city.
Does he have
Tropical
any-
inner
Does he
city.
have any hair on his head?
No, he's bald.
Great.
Yep.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me. Did you need help?
No, I was looking for my friends. They were here earlier.
Oh, the big group who came in earlier.
I suppose.
Oh, yes, the one who'd gotten, stabbed in the belly.
Possibly.
She's doing better now.
That's good.
But Tuck came a few hours for them, and they left with him.
Do you know where they went off to?
No, he said that he had a room for them back at his inn.
Did he happen to take the injured one with him?
Yes, he took all 5 of them.
All 5.
Yes,
And you said he took them back to the inn.
yes.
We have. Wow.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it is 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
didn't.
You're welcome.
They're gone.
Well.
Is there anything else I could do for you?
No, we were just stopping by to look for them.
Okay, well,
Nice meeting you.
I would check back at the end. Thank you.
Do you have any medicine samples while we're here? Yes. They give them out places. Like at the dentist.
I mean, that's in the dentist. This is like what? What is this? Like the 1400s? Where are we at?
Samples. No. Listen, I'm an innovator. I thought up the birds.
No, that was
medicine samples
Ander.
are next.
No, that was Ander.
I'm sorry. No, you could purchase some.
What have you got?
I have potions.
How much
What
are
have-
they?
I have traditional healing potions. Yes,
And how much?
they're 1 gold piece each.
It's a rip.
So you guys are already in debt, by the way.
So
I mean, are we?
He's a kidnapper. He can fuck off.
what did Tuck say the name of the inn that they were taking him to?
Yeah, his inn, the Lucky Tuck.
Okay.
Still makes me giggle.
I know.
Because he's tucking them into a ship where they get
Wait, what's the lucky part mean?
He's lucky.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
It's like,
Tuck
this
is the lucky one.
is
It's
so
literally his name is Tuck. He's just lucky.
So what should we?
Should we go to the docks and see if we can find
No, I don't want to go to the docks just yet.
could start
no,
burning stuff.
I don't want to go to
Burning
the
stuff.
docks.
How about we just like make some makeshift bombs, put them around the
Yeah,
city?
yeah, we can like Tim Poster, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there we go.
my brother's an innovator. He's smart. We can burn the whole
Can
city.
you do that?
Bomb
Do you know how to do that?
posters.
I can make the posters. Hot pirate singles.
Ooh, yeah.
Hot pirate singles.
Hot singles.
Hot pirates.
Hot singles. Get it? Hot because it's all gonna be on fire. Hey!
Okay, so yeah, you guys leave Jordan's clinic.
with a great idea.
Yeah, you've learned some real good shots. It was a 4-week clinic. You'd feel so much better.
God, man.
We should probably see if there's any secret rooms in the inn.
Is there?
We could
Oh,
just-
just ask if there's a basement.
Yeah.
Always the basement. Best stuff was always in the basement.
So we're gonna go back to the Lucky Tub.
Well, we shouldn't go in the front because if she says that she hasn't seen him, he clearly didn't come to the front door. Maybe there's a back that leads down.
Yeah, we'll look for that.
Okay, so you're going
Yeah.
back around to the
Is there, like-
backside of the
Can we
Lucky
go through
Tub.
like
Yes.
an alleyway?
Yeah,
through,
there are
like-
alleys on
Yep.
the sides
Let's go
of
through the
buildings.
alleys,
Okay.
not through the actual
Pulling
main
the hood
road.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're walking through the alleys to the left side of the Lucky Tuck. There are just barrels on the ground here. The ground kind of grooves downwards as though it's kind of like a small gutter.
Can I move those barrels and see if there's anything under them?
Move them, like lift them?
No, just like
or
shimmy
shimmy them. Yeah. You can shimmy the barrels
Okay.
aside. You do, but you see that it's just dirt beneath.
okay.
What's in the barrels?
The barrels are empty. They're full. Like they're about,
How
I guess,
many are
a
there?
third full of water, like
Okay.
dirty water.
Sure.
How
There's
many are
three.
there? Okay. We'll say 5.
Yeah, they're dead. In the barrels.
They're just in the barrels right here.
This is Breaking Bad.
Did we look in? Are we gonna look inside the barrels?
Let's
Did
look.
we-
Yeah,
It's dirty
It's
water.
just like a
It's
third
just
full of like dirty.
No smell.
Oh no, it smells like shit.
Okay, great. We're just gonna.
Said you were in the gutters.
All right.
Okay, so you go through the
It
back.
keeps shifting.
So you go to the back of the building,
Okay.
and you can see that it's a solid wooden frame.
Okay. Can
There's
I
no obvious. I mean, I'm gonna look.
No, there's no obvious hole.
can I like investigate like do little tappings to see if I can hear anything hollow?
Yeah, absolutely. You can investigate.
Ooh. That's a 20 with bonus.
20 with
15,
bonus?
yeah.
Okay. So you're tapping around and you come to the lower right side of it, and a small little area feels hollow.
There's something here.
What did you roll for your investigation?
15.
15? Okay, so yeah, as you're feeling around the just the frame, the
Yeah.
backdrop of it, you can't feel anything like noticeably different.
Sure.
But when you get to the area that Olive is tapping, you also recognize the hollow sound.
Okay.
We should fucking, and that's where the groove is.
Correct.
We dig a hole. Cause I can't fucking fit in there.
Tuck could.
But he
Yeah,
wouldn't
let's go
be able.
get
To,
'em.
he wouldn't be able to fit anybody else down there, so it clearly opens.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, like yeah.
Is
I mean, I
there
could-
any? Is
I
there
could-
anything hanging around us? Anything like that?
Can I do
Hanging? No,
No.
there's like lanterns that are outside of like a window at the back. There's a single lantern hanging out.
Can I do an Arcana check on this area?
Absolutely, you
Okay.
may.
I don't know who fucking Lux is. I don't know what class
What's
he
Tuck's
is.
class?
Anyone else wanna?
yeah, sure.
Why not?
Oh my god, you got the same rules as me.
8.
8,
14.
14 with bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, as you're feeling it, you can tell that it's hollow, but there's no mechanism or anything that would open this. You don't understand why it's hollow, because as you feel around, there's no like hinge, there's no surface area that feels as though there's any kind of
Mage hand?
separation
Something.
between it. But you don't. You can sense that there's like an inkling of magic, but you don't remotely know what or what it would do.
Okay.
Prestidigitation.
I mean, I could hit it.
No, let's not. Let's not use brute force. Remember what happened last time?
You have poor Warhammer.
Let's not. Okay.
I don't
How
want to
about-
use. Does anybody have any powder? I'm not using the dust.
I've got bananas.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Dingar.
I do.
Dimgo.
Thanks,
Dargrim.
fuckbeard. Thanks,
Whatever.
fuckbeard.
Fuck beard. What are we doing?
What if I? What does chill touch do again?
Chill touch is that you summon out
The
a kind of like
hands.
spectral hand that can
Is there a-
contact something.
Is there like a blanket that we can
You're trying
tuck
to warm
in?
it up.
I want to tuck it in.
I mean, no, there's no blankets out here.
True.
What's that gonna do?
We tuck ourselves in.
Okay. Do I see anything else behind me or any like? What else is around me in this alleyway?
I mean, there's other buildings. Like these are the back. Like you're essentially in an alleyway where there are the backs of other buildings.
No
adjacent
bookshelf
to.
anywhere. I can just pull down a book.
No.
There it is.
Tuck, you're a genius.
I assume this is a puzzle with a solution.
Yeah, absolutely.
What if? Okay, so trying to imagine the inn itself and where this would be. Is this like the back room of the inn?
This would be towards the kitchen area.
The kitchen area. We should go. we can't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether or not you guys have all the information you need to have the solution for this. Like, you guys found a thing and you're like, let's figure it out.
We work
Sure.
there technically. We can just walk
Sure.
right in and be like,
Yeah, we're gonna walk in. We're gonna go back around the front. We're
I'm
not
gonna grab
playing this
some
game.
timber so I can make it seem like I'm doing
Yeah.
something.
Okay, so yeah, you grab some like loose pieces of wood that sure are right
I'm
here.
just gonna, you know,
Wait.
hi ho.
I'm gonna help him.
Okay, so yeah, you're assisting Dargrim with carrying his wood.
maybe you should come with me. We're gonna like try to cook something in the kitchen.
Okay.
Well, you're supposed to be singing, by the way.
Oh, you're supposed to be singing. Oh, I guess I'll be the cook.
Go in and sing.
Okay, you go in and sing.
I set up my little corner. Do I
It's me singing for you.
I have that little guitar thing. I'm gonna start playing.
Yes,
my
you have a
guitar.
little lyre. Yeah.
Yeah.
A liar.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, what?
That's
Great.
great.
Oh, I
Okay.
have brand.
Yeah. You start playing on brand. Okay, so you two are going into the kitchen.
Yep.
What are you doing then? You're going into the kitchen also. So the three of you are going into the kitchen.
No, you should barkeep.
I'm gonna try to.
Sure.
I'm
I'm gonna give you the lumber then. Here
That's
you go.
Okay, so yeah, you go back towards the kitchen. You go with him.
Yep.
And you go to the bar.
Yes.
And you find that there's a man there who's just like rapidly pouring drinks, and you can see that there are additional drinks being poured, like bottles are just levitating in the air, just pouring in, and he's just kind of like,
Son of a bitch.
I thought he was a fucking octopus. Or something. I didn't think he had a lot of
Octavian,
arms.
you're back.
Oh no!
I've come back to you, Brian. No, he's just standing there like snapping his fingers. His bottles are just pouring.
He doesn't need help then. He's fine. I'm also gonna look down. Maybe I'll see Tuck.
Wow, good plan. Okay, so yeah, you're behind the bar and you look down.
Yeah, I'm looking around down.
You don't see anything, but you can see like the compartments that he was fiddling with.
He's so
Look
so
in
funny.
the compartment.
Gonna look in the
Okay,
compartments.
so yeah, as you look inside of the compartments, you can see that one of them has like a suspicious kind of like cut out wooden like square within it. So you're gonna pull out that square?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. You want to investigate the square?
Yeah. All right. I mean, I'm holding it.
Okay, so yeah, you're holding the square.
God. 11.
11. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you see it, you can see that there's just etchings on the one surface of it from the face that was inside.
Okay.
So you pull it out, turn it over, and you see there's just etchings, there's markings in it, but you can't distinguish what they are.
They don't look magical. I guess I'll do an Arcana check.
Yeah, you can sense whether or not there's any kind of magical presence with this.
Oh boy. 14 plus, so 15.
15? Okay,
Yep.
yeah, there's definitely something magical about this little item. Why are you down there?
Oh, sorry. I thought I dropped something, and I'll just slide it back into place.
Oh, you put it back? Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Okay. Okay, what are you doing here anyway?
I'm the new barkeep.
I'm the barkeep.
The assistant.
Tuck said that he needed help.
Oh, Tuck said he needed help.
No,
Okay,
I'm here to help.
you
I'm
could-
here to help.
You could just head back to the kitchen. Tuck's in there.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
All right, I'll head back. I'll be right back out.
Okay,
You're
great.
being cooked.
Okay, so yeah, you guys walk into the kitchen and you can see that there's just like large pots boiling on like a open kind of like stove furnace-y thing. And you see that there's no one in here though.
No one's cooking. Wait, can I look down? Like around the
Yeah,
counter?
we're gonna look
Yeah, you can
for
look
him.
around.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can see that there's like primitive kind of shelving here, and then on the bottom it opens up into kind of like little just wooden cabinets.
Okay, so if I'm trying to think of the back of the actual inn, where would I want to go to where that
Towards
would,
the back side,
towards the
towards the
backside.
left, where like the cabinets. The cabinets occupy the majority of the back wall.
Are there any pots that are just boiling water? Nothing else in them.
Oh no, there's stuff in them.
So there's none that are just water.
No, none are just water.
Alright, I'm
Most
gonna-
of them
I'm
are
gonna
like
put the
stews
wood
and stuff
down.
like that.
I'm
Yes.
gonna grab a big empty pot, fill it with water,
Okay.
and start boiling it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put the wood in it.
Okay. Okay. So you're boiling.
Softening it. I'm softening it up.
You're boiling the wood.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you now come back in and you see Grimdar placing wood in a pot on the
I'm
furnace.
actually just gonna do this. Dargrim, what are you doing?
I'm softening the wood.
Okay.
It's an old family tradition.
There's a lot going on back here. I don't see anybody though. Tuck?
You don't hear any answers.
All right, I'm gonna look where we were on the outside, but from the inn, and see if there's what do I see? Like just the cabinets?
Yeah, it's cabinets.
I'm gonna open those cabinets up.
Okay, so you're gonna open the cabinet where that one is.
Yeah.
Hi!
What the fuck?
Hey!
Tuck?
What?
What are you doing in here?
These are my cabinets.
Why are you just chilling in cabinets?
I was looking for stuff.
Oh, do you need help?
Of course.
Okay, let me help you.
And he just hands you a big bag of salt.
Well, I mean, okay.
You'll need that.
I'm already pretty salty, but all right.
Could you open it?
I just do this and I'm like, okay,
It's just salt.
okay.
Ha!
He's salting our friends.
Oh my god.
Could you add some more to the stews I've got on the pots?
Sure, what kind of stew is it?
It's meat stew.
What kind of meat stew?
Ha! Ha! And he just pulls the cabinets closed.
Do I see this happen?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run over to the cabinets.
Oh my god!
I'm opening the cabinets now. Hey, Tuck!
Whoa!
Heard you went down to the doctor earlier. What were you doing down there?
Wait, who told you I went to the doc?
The doctor?
The doctor.
Oh, the doctor. I thought you said the doc.
Yeah, it's short for doctor.
Yeah, I went to see Jordan.
And
he said you took our friends.
Yeah.
Where are they?
They're resting
Where?
on the 3rd floor.
Oh, okay.
We were on the
Which
second one,
room?
The first. On the left.
Thank you, Tuck.
Ha! And he closes the door.
Just laughs.
Doesn't seem to be concerned about me working, so I'm gonna go check on them.
Okay. So yeah, you go up towards the 3rd floor? Yeah. Okay, so you go through the kitchen, you go through the bar, you climb the stairs, you get to the 3rd floor. He said the first door on the left. No answer.
God damn it.
don't walk in. Just pick lock.
Yeah.
Break the door down.
Don't wake him up. Just fucking go open it.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
Okay, yeah, the door just opens. It's just dark inside.
And I see-
You should
It's
do a
just
little-
dark inside.
should do
I
a
mean,
little
I have
bit
dark vision.
Yeah. I mean, you can see like the outline of like a bed, and
there's
you can
nobody
just
in
see-
there?
No, there's just like a nightstand.
He said the first door on the left, right?
Yeah, that's where you went.
Where the fuck are they?
You're gonna
Is there
get
anybody's
kidnapped.
stuff in here? Does it look like?
Oh yeah, there's definitely the belongings of the other people in here.
Okay.
It's a good sign.
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe. Or
I mean, there's no blood or anything on the ground. Like it just looks like they walked in, dropped their stuff off, and then left.
All right, so I'll just close the door, go back down then.
Okay.
Tuck being in the cabinets is just what I imagine. Like in a video game, if there's an NPC like behind a wall and you somehow clipped behind it, the NPC's just standing there like not moving until you open the cabinets again.
Oh, Tuck's a good man.
Is he? Doesn't seem like it.
I don't know. I kind of like Tuck.
You gotta get to know Tuck.
I mean, I love him.
I like him a lot.
You gotta get to
I want
know.
to be his friend.
Yeah,
That's,
I do
I mean, it's
think-
kind of okay that he sold you at this point.
you gotta get to know Tuck. Tuck only is good to those he trusts.
Oh goodness. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go open the cabinets. Whoa! Tuck, I'm softening the wood so I can use it for the beds.
That sounds great.
It helps.
Sure,
It makes the wood stronger.
Soften wood. Okay.
Well, yeah, it gets soft, and then as it dries, it hardens, so that way I can fit it into place, and then it'll be unbreakable.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay. Close the cabinet.
I'm gonna put the salt in the stew,
Okay.
and then I go back in the cabinets.
Okay. So you also open the cabinet. Okay.
Whoa! I did the thing.
Thank you.
What would you like me to do now?
Can I have
sir?
the salt back?
Yeah, here you go.
Okay. And
a
you just
lot.
hand him the pouch of the salt, and he just like dips a hand in, and he just like licks
My
it.
God.
Oh, it's still great. This is gonna be a great stew.
Got a little bit of problem there. All right. So what would you like me to do? I mean, I can. You want me to just draw some advertisements up for you? Would you like me to cook some food
Okay.
for
Roll
you?
for perception.
Okay.
What's he doing in there?
Has anyone noticed any kind of difference about Tuck right now?
Well, I can't because I got a 6.
I
mean, my passive
not
is
left
17.
the cabinet.
Yeah, I'm not down there.
He might
yet,
not
am I?
actually be
Okay.
there.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, you just look like Tuck. He just looks like really just jovial. Just a lot more jovial and energetic than usual.
I'm gonna. Oh, he's on the dust.
He's
high as shit. He is high as shit.
Finally!
That wasn't salt. That was dust. That was
I
dust.
just put that in the fucking stew. Everyone's gonna go.
Oh, that was from our ship.
He said his patrons are a fan of
That's
dust.
probably the point.
Oh, we need to.
He gets them addicted to it.
So he just like hops out of the cabinet. He just goes over to the pot.
Wait, before he hops out, can I do something?
Yeah.
I want to walk over to the cabinets.
Okay.
Are they closed now?
No,
All right,
Olive
I'm
had
gonna
not
close
closed the
it, and then
cabinet.
I'm gonna open it again.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay.
This is a great game. I love you, Dargrim. You can stay forever. And he just like walks over towards the pots.
Help!
He starts hopping up.
Can I pick him up and just help him?
Oh.
Oh, did you
You
wanna do
lift
it?
up
Or-
top,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
and it's
I
just
can't.
like little hands just barely fit around the handle.
Awful.
They're gonna love this, and he lifts it. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Why is he carrying the whole thing?
Is he
They
strong
love
enough
it.
to do that?
Oh yeah, they love it.
Oh, all right. So am I gonna see this when they're coming out?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Out to the people.
Oh, I'm out there.
Oh.
You're gonna run at it. You better put
How
him
about we
down.
just? How about we put it in separate bowls?
No, they've got their bowls already. They're sitting with their
Why
bowls.
don't we
They're
have
ready.
Julia help us too?
She's got a ladle out there. They're gonna. It's gonna
Oh
be
my
great.
god, it's like a fucking
Hiya!
soup kitchen for drug addicts.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you go out
Yeah.
through the doors of the kitchen, and everyone's just staring.
Oh my fucking
It's like
soup kitchen
drooling
for
at the
drugs.
mouth. Is that the stew?
Oh my god.
That's
I'm just
the
gonna drop him
That's
down.
the stew. Hurrah! And he just like lands, but he lands on his feet, and he.
Oh,
Okay, he stabilizes the stew.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It like sloshes, but he doesn't lose any.
I'm gonna just like walk backwards back into the kitchen with the rest of them.
Julia! And he just starts walking over, like waddling with the pot that's bigger than him.
I'm gonna just like peek out and just watch this.
Okay, so yeah,
don't
Julia
wanna-
comes over and takes the enormous pot and she places it on the counter of the bar.
We have the dust right here with us. No one else is in the kitchen but us.
I'm not in the kitchen. I'm out there.
Oh, you're not?
No,
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
You're there.
You want
We're
to
both
fucking
out.
steal from him? That's a bad idea.
No, I was just saying.
He
Okay,
said
so
you could stay
people
there
just
forever.
start rushing up, and Julia and the barkeep just begin serving
Okay.
the stew to people by ladling it out into their bowls, and they're just dumping it into their mouth as they're standing there. Nobody even just sits back
I'm
down.
gonna grab a bowl and get some myself.
Yeah. You're gonna go
Aw.
get some stew?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want some
Are you
stew?
missing a
Me.
die?
No, there's one right here.
Okay, I was making sure he didn't need it.
Okay, so you eat stew?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a percentage die.
Oh boy. Oh, how fucked up am
What was that?
I? 100%.
100% dusted. You are 100% dusted. Okay, so your current dexterity bonus, you double it.
Wow.
Yep.
Can I
Uh,
have some?
You haven't heard the negatives yet.
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. So your dexterity bonus is doubled.
Okay.
I'm not
and
doing
we'll
anything,
we'll
right?
have to do.
And that's all bonuses to it and everything.
No, just what the current listed is. So if it's like +3 or +4, it would just be doubled.
And that would affect,
Yes,
the
that would
other.
affect everything related to dexterity
Okay.
currently.
Am I like affected by this too?
You? Did you eat stew?
No.
No, then you're
Okay,
fine.
Yeah, fuck that.
Is that it?
No, I mean I'll do the negatives later once we actually start doing
I got
stuff.
enough problems going on with me
What?
right now. I don't need to be addicted to
Yeah, you don't get to
anything.
know the negatives. You just know like, whoa, this is some good stew, everybody. Okay, are you
No.
eating? No, are you eating stew? Good choices. Great choices, everyone. Okay, so yeah.
That was my dexterity. We're
So
fine.
Tuck just like watches Bran take some stew. Oh, you like that?
Yes, pretty good.
It's your first time having my stew?
Yep.
I'm
Well, it's
sh-
my first time here.
I'm sure you'll be back.
It's
Oh,
gonna
boy.
be that you have to have it for the rest of the game, or your dexterity is cut in half.
What do you mean? I
You're now
earlier nothing bad happened.
Oh, well, that was just a little line. He gave Olive a bag. Okay, so Tuck just steps
see.
down and returns into the kitchen. Smell water.
Come here.
So yeah,
so
Tuck is
Southmoar's-
just back into the kitchen.
Sophomores addicted to this stuff.
He's
Oh my
scratching his
goodness.
face on the DM shield. Come here.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
We need to find our friends, and we have to find what that door was.
You know, guys, I still don't know that it's dust because I've been singing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'll go over to her while she's singing.
Hey, dust in the stew.
There's dust in the stew. Don't eat any.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of like, "Ooh, there's a lot. This is like mostly dust.
It's just dust and water.
I'll put like half the bag in
I
it.
feel like I could like, I don't even know. Ooh, see sounds.
So acrobatic.
Climb the building.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go outside and scale the building.
Okay, are you? You can try.
I don't want to. It's 6 stories high.
Yes, it is.
No.
All right, what are you guys doing? I mean,
We should
Tuck
each-
disappeared.
I'm
Everybody
gonna
is
go
now
back
just
into
like
the kitchen.
Why don't we
I'm
each
checking,
desperately
I'm checking
eating
on my
dust.
wood.
Why don't
Okay,
we each
your
go
wood
to
is softened.
All right, I'm taking it out.
Why don't we each go to a floor and try to find our friends?
I'll go to the floor we were on. I'll repair the bed.
You go to the second
I'll
floor.
They're not there. I saw their stuff in the 3rd floor.
Yeah, they are not.
Then what?
They're out and about.
Why would they go out and not look for us? Unless they're looking for us too, and then they're.
Well, we can just stay here.
Yeah, you guys left. So no one was here.
All right. You know what? I'm not going out anywhere. Fuck, I'm wanted.
We need
I'm
to
gonna go
figure
fix
out
the
that
bed.
basement door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go fix the bed in our room.
Okay.
Take my softened wood.
Okay, roll d20, and we'll add your strength modifier and proficiency to it.
I smell.
14.
Okay, yeah, you successfully fixed the bed.
Great.
Fantastic.
Now the wood is hardened and it's unbreakable.
There you go. Okay, so what are you doing? You're still singing, Nina.
I want to take a break,
Okay.
go behind the bar,
Okay.
and see if I can steal that cube.
But you don't
Well,
know.
you
it's
don't know
there.
about the cube. Bran has not told you about the cube.
Why haven't you told me?
I was gonna go take
Bran
it
hasn't
myself.
told anybody about the cube.
Yeah, I was gonna go take that.
I'm
Yeah.
still gonna take a break though, because it's been a while.
Okay. So yeah, sure. You take a wonderful break. Are you doing anything while you take your break?
And I grab a drink.
Okay. So yeah, you grab a drink. Roll percentage. We'll see how fucked up you get.
He's like actually cleaning me.
30%.
what he
Okay. So
does.
you got a nice like little tipsy feeling going on.
Yeah.
Can I go to Julia?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her. No, I'm okay. I'm
Hey.
fine. I'm gonna ask her if she's seen our friends.
Not since morning. No.
No.
I saw when they left.
When did they leave?
They
Was
left.
it after us?
No, they left when they went to go to the doctor's. I
Oh,
was upstairs. I was cleaning, but I
Oh.
heard them leave.
Okay. So,
A lot of mystery going on.
where's Tuck now?
Tuck went back into the kitchen.
I want to go back to Tuck.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you walk back. Yeah, you
no, I
walk
got
back
it.
into the kitchen and you don't see him.
Can I open the
Yeah.
cabinet?
Yeah, you can open the cabinet.
Oh my god. Okay.
He's so
And he's
high.
just holding the bag.
Hey, I have a question. Where's our friend? Where are all of our friends?
They were on the 3rd floor.
They're not there now.
Where'd they go?
Where'd they go?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Do you?
No, do you?
No.
Oh no.
And you just see him like dip his
Oh my
hand into the
God.
dust again, and he just like licks more of it. Yeah, I got no idea.
Okay.
We should.
So
sell
about that
him the
ship,
dust.
You
Now that he's high,
you
he'll
you were on the
probably pay
ship,
us.
Yeah.
and you just found the ship,
Yeah.
and it was in Zedilia.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Where was it?
It was out at sea.
Really?
Yeah, that was my ship.
It was?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Why'd you take my ship?
I didn't take your ship.
Then how'd you get my ship?
We found it in Zedilia.
Oh, they wouldn't have gone to Zedilia.
Then why was that there? The flag was up.
Okay, roll for deception.
Okay.
Make sure he doesn't eat your dice, please.
Yeah.
Smell.
10.
10. Okay, so no, he can tell that you're lying. Can't tell like what your lie is, but absolutely knows that you're not telling something.
Okay.
So it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so I saw the dust there. I didn't know what it was.
But where was the ship?
I found it we're on the docks of where I was at. I saw the I
So
saw
where
the dust.
were you at?
I was in Zedilia.
Okay.
He knows you're lying, though.
Okay, so-
you might.
No, I'm just gonna keep rolling with this.
So-
Fuck it.
I mean,
So-
I'm,
Go with them
I'm in the
anyway.
kitchen.
So you came to Zedilia, you
Yeah.
said, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
And what was your name?
Lyra Quinn.
And you don't remember where you were from as a child?
I just lived off the streets. I lived actually with a bard for a while on the
Oh,
streets.
what was the bard's name?
I think his name was Matthew something. I was like 13 when he died.
Matthew Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of
No?
him. I've heard of him. He
Oh.
used to perform here.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
a
wow.
long time. I've been open for years.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So
I'm gonna walk back in.
Yeah.
okay,
I'm
so yeah,
already-
you see like she's just
Yeah.
looking into this cabinet. She's kind of like kneeled down, and you can see Tuck's like little face.
Oi, Tuck.
Oh, Dargrim. Yeah.
What's the current price of dust around these parts?
The price of dust.
What are people paying for this?
Do you have dust?
No, I'm just curious.
Who
Can we-
told you about dust?
I mean, you did. We literally talked about it earlier.
But did you know about dust before?
No, not since we heard about it on the docks, but other than that, no.
Yeah, dust is very expensive right now. It's hard to come by. The caverns are empty.
So do you buy it or sell it?
I do both.
Do you need help with that?
Oh, would you like to help me with my dust trade?
I mean,
Oh my god, we're gonna be drug dealers.
Yeah, we are.
Fucking crazy.
I'm gonna.
I got
Tuck,
nothing to do with my life anymore.
Tuck, Tuck, I got
Shit.
you. I got
Are you coming
Tuck.
back into the kitchen now?
Oh yeah, I've been in the kitchen the whole time.
Oh, okay. So
Tuck,
yeah, I mean,
what would someone pay for, say, a pound?
a pound of dust?
Give us your
Pound.
prices.
250 gold. What was that about?
That's a lot of money.
Oh, dust brings in a fair price.
That's pretty impressive. How long have you been doing it?
Doing or selling?
Both?
Doing 30 years.
Damn.
Oh my god!
All
But
right.
the selling about 25.
That's cool. Nice. Do you need more people?
I'm gonna pull out the pound of dust from under my beard.
Okay.
What?
Oh. Can I
You said-
see it?
Show me the
No.
gold first, Tuck.
I don't carry 250 pieces on me.
Well, you'll have to go get it.
Oh, no. Before I decide if I'm buying any dust, I always test the dust.
I'll like rip the packaging and give him a little bit.
Okay, so yeah, you stick like a finger out of
Yeah.
dust, and he just kind of like leans forward, and he places his nose over the dust, but he doesn't inhale.
Question: while you're doing that, what's your class?
What the fuck are you?
Tuck, what do you do? Yeah, you do any tricks?
Yeah.
I can see the barkeep out there has got some magical abilities.
Like you seemed really excited that I can try to make my hobby's paper flying.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have.
It's a
any,
very unique hobby. I've never had anyone who's
I wanted
come
to
into
learn how to use magic with it, but I don't know how to do any magic.
Oh,
Always go to the people.
well,
Do you know any magic?
magic, no.
Oh,
I've never really, sadly, been versed in magical arts.
so what's your class?
Has he sniffed the dust yet?
No, he's still just holding his
Okay.
nose over answering these questions.
Come on, Tuck.
And he's still in the cabinet.
Wait, I want to get this first. I want to see if I
No,
can
no,
get it.
just
All right.
Test this product.
You said you were from Zedilia?
That's where we came from. Yeah.
And he just still has his... This dust isn't made of amethyst.
Well, that's well, it would be purple anyway, right? I mean, this is white.
Purple haze! No, so yeah, I mean, you guys now notice that this dust is like a grayish, kind of got like a black tinge to it.
Okay.
This is...
Fucking drug lords.
This is not from amethyst. This is from onyx.
Pokemon.
And he just sniffs it, and you just see his like eyes just kind of flicker and his eyes close.
Oh,
and-
Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's onyx dust, all right.
Is that
You're
like
swatting at
worth
my
even
bike.
more?
No, onyx dust is a little cheaper.
Can I check for deception? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You roll your insight.
Insight. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 11.
Okay, so
13.
he rolled a 22 with bonus.
Wow.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
it's-
Well,
onyx is one of the least valuable dusts.
That's a
But
shame.
I'm confused as to why Zedilia would ever have onyx dust. They don't trade in it.
I don't know if it came from it or not. I don't know.
It could have been someone that sailed to Decidilia with it. We don't know.
But we've not had onyx from the caverns in almost 5 years. It's strange that this dust would be here.
Well, let's
really-
get down to
you
brass
really put
tacks,
together
Tuck.
right now, Tuck. I don't know how that's possible.
He's been doing dust for 30 years.
So
Let's
back
get
to my
down to brass
question.
tacks. What are you buying this for, Tuck?
1 pound of onyx dust?
Yes.
50 gold.
I'll do it for 100.
I'm going to say no, thank you.
How about-
75.
50 gold is the going market price of 1 pound
55
of
maybe?
onyx dust. No, 50 gold.
I mean, just fucking.
You'll be hard pressed to find a better buyer within
It's
the
fine.
city.
Honestly, I mean, I kind of just want to do what you do. Not to actually do it, but sell it.
How would you give us 100 gold for the pound, and we'll help you.
How about you
sell
rectify
more?
the fact that I permitted you to stay in my rooms and now the
Yeah,
price
I
is 40
fixed your
gold?
beds.
cool- he's cool with
50
that.
gold. I fixed your bed.
Don't
40
worry about
gold.
it. Don't worry about it. Just do it. 45. Fuck it.
50.
And he closes the cabinet.
I'm opening the cabinet again. 50 gold.
What's your
40.
class?
Fine, 40 gold.
40 gold.
Give me the gold.
Okay, and he grabs a like little pouch off his back
Check if it's real.
and he hands you.
Yeah, I'm gonna check if it's
Yeah,
real.
it's 40 gold pieces.
Alright.
And he takes the pound of onyx
So two
dust from
things.
you. Yes.
One, I'd like to do some work for you in that kind of field. That seems interesting.
Of course.
Also, what's your class?
He is also a bard.
Hey, really?
That's awesome.
He used to sing in the Matthews Dave Band.
Figures.
Back when the dust days were real heavy.
Do you play an instrument or do you sing?
Oh, no. I used to sing. I've lost my voice, though. I've had to retire.
Oh, I was gonna say you guys gonna have to be a duet.
Too much dust.
Too much dust. I've lost my voice.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, I've been doing the dust for 30 years.
It makes you lose your voice.
It does a lot more than lose your voice.
Like what?
So he looks around. Have any of you had the stew?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not
Not yet.
Yeah, I had
Not
some.
yet.
You had so. Oh yes, and he remembers that he saw you take some of the stew. Are you okay?
I'm a little jittery, but other than
Okay.
that,
So roll for perception for yourself.
That's what he says. Just roll a perception check.
Please.
so 20 with bonus.
20 with bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, your arm has grown into like the skin of the Leviathan has grown
my
into your
God.
chest,
So, all right.
and he can see your arm. Where did you? What happened that you
We're fucked.
came by this?
By what?
Your arm, it's coated with scales.
Oh, it's no big deal.
I wouldn't call it no big deal. You know you're dying.
I was told that, yeah.
I see you've come to terms with that fact. Okay.
Is there any way to stop it?
Certainly not the dust. The dust will
Accelerated.
progress the disease. I've been doing dust for 30 years, but
Do you know if there's a
I'm only 45 years old.
My God.
Holy hell!
Yeah,
he used
no.
to be 7 foot tall.
No, he
Like an anime
looks
character.
he looks substantially older.
Yeah, you
So
said
he
had
looks
like
like 90 to 95 years old.
Do you know? Have you heard of any maybe remedies to help him with that?
I'm not a doctor. You could see Dr. Jordan,
All right.
but I would recommend you stay off the dust.
Good job.
Really? You're gonna recommend that I stay off the
you-
dust, and I'm just gonna look him up and down.
I-
really,
It's not
bud?
very far. Just
I've come to terms with
just with
my
my eyes.
with my life, and I've enjoyed it as I've lived it.
Yeah. Live fast. Die. I mean,
Great.
Die dust.
So, who do you plan on passing this thing over to once you croak it?
Oh, I mean, I would sell it.
You'd sell it while you're dead.
No, before I died, I would sell it and gamble.
That's a good idea. But actually, back to that. Do it work for you? Like, sell some of the stuff for you?
Well, we don't get dust too often,
Okay.
especially now that the caverns have run dry.
Oh.
it's just gems.
I mean,
Line
yes,
of
like
gems.
literally the dust is, they shave down the gems. That's why each of them has like a different magical
Oh my
effect.
God.
I think we should go back to one of the rooms and discuss some things. I have a couple of ideas.
So that means I have onyx dust. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, but
Yeah,
you
he
said it was
closes- okay.
elvish.
Yeah. That's what Lillian calls it.
I
Okay.
think she probably has different dust.
Guys, we should
No,
go back.
we all
should-
took it from the same barrel.
You all took
No,
it
no,
from
no.
the
But I'm saying she may have. She might not know the difference between the dusts. She's
It's probably
all about that
it's
dust.
probably from the Great Wood or some
Could be.
crap.
Why don't we go up to a room, discuss a few things? I have a few ideas, but I don't really trust anyone here, so we should talk in secrecy.
okay.
So he pops back out. You do want to sell dust, though.
I'm
Yes.
interested.
Okay.
Okay. Can I get back to you? I'm just like through the.
Yeah.
All right, I'll come back. All right.
Just in the fucking cabinet.
Let's go back up to the upstairs.
Okay.
While we go upstairs, we're going in this room, but someone needs to stay by the door and just listen for any eavesdroppers, just in case.
I will.
Okay. While I'm talking, I'm gonna speak really low about this, but I feel like
Before you do that, you want to take a 5-minute break?
Yeah,
'cause
okay.
We're at 2 hours.
Yes.
sure. Really already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
All right, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break. We will be right back. Thank you for watching so far.
Wow.
All right, we are back from our break. Thank you all for waiting.
Mm-hmm.
So we are currently in our rooms, and Olive has something secretive to say to
yeah.
us. And,
Oh God.
Sorry, I'm taking that a lot in. All right.
and Nina/Audrey is listening at the door.
Okay. So I feel like if we gain this guy's trust and work for his underground business, we could probably find a lot more into this town than being just people who work at an inn. And plus, we could probably find our friends, maybe a little faster. But I think we need to take him up on this job.
What about this? This is getting worse.
Don't do the dust.
You also have it.
No, I left it on the ship.
No.
Oh, that.
Yeah, don't take any of the dust.
And I'm not taking this off. This is staying here until it starts to be noticeable. Like through my neck or my arms or something. But right now, nobody knows I have it except for you guys. So let's keep it that way.
Tell everyone. Got it.
Okay. But I feel like we should just play this game out for now until we figure out what else we can do in this town. Because we don't know anything about this place except that it's bad.
So you're saying the first thing that we should do is sell illegal contraband in the city of Southmoar.
What else? I mean,
where you may have been captured. This is your plan.
I feel like we should just play it off right now. Just for now and see where it goes.
Personally, I agree.
All right. Yeah,
It'll
why
get
not?
us underground contacts with people that if we need to get out quickly or something.
And plus a little bit of this too, because we
yeah,
need that.
yeah, we need money.
Oh yeah. How much did you make off that bag?
40 gold.
That seems low.
That's how much it was worth.
I bet you probably could get 50 out of it.
Well, you
Okay,
told me
Nina
to
at
fuck
the
off,
door.
so-
Roll for perception.
13.
13. Okay.
Wait, no. 14.
Okay, yeah, you're still fine. You hear small pitter patter of footsteps
You wanna tell us?
outside in the hallway.
Okay.
I smell,
So anyway-
I feel a small pitter patter.
So guys, I think we're really hungry, right? Like,
Yeah.
we should get some food.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Should we go and see if he needs any more?
Non-dusted stew.
You hear a gentle tapping at the door towards the lower part.
Hello,
Hello,
Hey.
who is it?
it's Tuck.
Come in.
Could you open the
Yeah,
door,
I mean-
please?
I open
Is there
the
not
door.
a lower part on the door?
No, not
Oh,
on
that's
the
a
not on the
shame.
room's
Okay.
doors. You open the
Yeah.
door. Okay, yeah, you see Tuck just standing there.
I have a suggestion for these doors.
Oh, yes.
We should make a little door for you. I mean, you're the owner of this place, right?
For every door.
Every door, it's your place, right?
Oh, I
Yeah,
could
Dargrim
possibly.
can probably do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Would.
would, yes.
Yes.
Exactly, would.
Okay. Sure. I
I'll-
suppose I
I'll
could.
boil the wood.
I could consider hiring you for that in your spare time.
So, I was just thinking, like,
What's up with this dust?
yeah, I mean,
Can I just learn everything I possibly can about this dust?
can I like, yeah, can I,
Yeah. Come in here, Tuck. Come on,
Oh.
close the door.
Okay. And he just
Yeah,
kind of
just like
jovially
dust life.
Now listen,
topples in.
All right, let's all
How-
get down on our.
how illegal is this dust stuff?
Well, it's it's illegal because of the effect that it has on
Bless you.
people. It's
I'm
caused
scared the cats.
bless you. It's caused problems in the nations we've sold it to.
What kind of problems?
Well,
I could probably put two and two together.
the people who use the dust typically have a difficult time controlling themselves while they're on it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yikes.
All right. Well, I mean, it's there's obviously a business in it, though, right?
Oh yes, I mean the wealthy still within the city of Southmoar, they love it.
So, I mean, obviously you don't know us, we don't know you, but I'd like to get to know you better, and you can know us better, and maybe we can.
Then perhaps tell me your name,
Lyra?
your real name, sweetie.
Lyra?
I think we trust them at this point.
There was a young tiefling woman who passed through here a few months, and you bear a striking resemblance to someone that I'm familiar with.
That's a shame. That's weird.
Okay, roll for deception.
You failed all of them so
15
far.
for him.
And that's a 16.
16. Okay, so yeah, you can kind of deceive him where he's not sure whether or not it's definitively that you
Okay.
you are the person, but you look very similar to someone that he's seen before pass through his inn.
That's weird. Yeah, but anyway, this job thing, like, I mean,
Just crying.
I'm just like, don't worry about it, man. Just
Do you have
something
an
in my eye.
application process?
No. You
Um,
have resume.
So are we in or what?
We need jobs. We need a place.
We need money. We need a place to stay.
None of you know anyone within Southmoar, though?
Hey, we know nothing except for
We
you.
would assume we would use your connections.
Well, the concern is that the dust supply is running low because there are no caverns to mine successfully for gems. The gems have almost been depleted entirely, so the nations of Renya and Brome are competing with us to monopolize the last veins within the gemstone caverns. That was why I sought out the gemstone caverns along the edges of the pirate island of Fall.
Pirate Ireland.
Ireland. The pirate island.
Ireland, ooh.
But my merchant vessel returned suspiciously this morning with the 9 of you aboard.
That's weird.
And my merchant crew is nowhere to be found.
That's
We don't know what happened to them.
Now you gotta roll for perception. Or deception. 17
oh,
for me.
God. Yep, not that.
Okay, so yeah,
4.
he can tell that you're lying about the merchant crew. Was the crew there when you found the ship?
They could have been in Zedilia. It's possible that they all perished. Like I said, we were the only ones that made it out.
There was actually, from what I've heard in Zedilia, there was a cavern full of amethyst. I don't know if that's where they were going, but I don't know.
Well, I don't know why my crew would disobey my orders to go towards Fall.
Possibly just for more dust.
Maybe they were trying to push you out.
Oh, they would never do that. They know my reputation within the city.
Which
They would've-
is...
We're new.
We're new. We're not really
I
smart.
suppose I could give you a general sense of how things work within the city of Southmoar. Do you know anything of the merchant coalition that runs the city-state?
The what now?
we spoke. Those were the ones that we were going to be interviewed by.
Yeah, the tribunal.
Interviewed.
Mhm. Yeah, interrogated. by.
Questioned.
No, the coalition of merchants are the 11 wealthiest merchants who occupy the kind of government state of which Southmoar runs.
They happen to be your patrons, maybe?
Oh yes.
Oh, really?
All
Oh,
of them
sick.
purchase from Tuck.
It's his island.
It's
It's-
Tuck,
it's a
Tuck
Tuck-
City.
Yeah, Tuck
Tuck
City.
City. Oh, you're gonna love someone we're with.
But no one who works for Tuck disobeys because it is not only the punishment of Tuck that they would be subjected to, but the punishment of the city itself. So they would not have sailed against my orders.
If you say so.
Absolutely. In the 30 years I have been doing this, not a single ship has ever returned with a different crew than I set it out.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Panic.
No, wait. So when we were on our way here, we heard some weird roaring on the sea. Are you?
Roar.
No.
Have you heard anything of that? We don't know what that is.
Well, from the contacts in terms of communication we have with our sister city, Northmoor, there has been rumor that the lizard folk have been working to rejuvenate the Leviathan that has been rumored to have harassed the seas centuries ago.
Oh, that sounds bad. I don't want to be a part of that.
Well, I feel quite comfortable in saying that based on the state of your good friend's arm, that it might be that you've already been involved in exactly that. Okay, roll for deception.
This is a birthmark.
Okay, 16.
Oh. 6.
Oh my god.
Is it only your arm, boy?
Mostly.
There could be something that I can discuss with Dr. Jordan to possibly communicate.
It's never gonna stop being funny. I'm just picturing Michael Jordan in a fucking lab coat. Never gonna stop.
But there is possibly something that I could communicate with our contacts from here with the Great Wood, with the elves. They are famous for their herbs and spices.
Very familiar.
They,
I couldn't. Did they go on chicken?
I would prefer not to go to the Great Wood. Heard it's not very friendly to my kind.
Ah, yes. I believe you are half.
How dare you assume?
Okay. I'll roll for his perception. Shit. All right. So yeah, I mean, he's like, you look it, but okay.
Okay.
One of your two ears.
Yeah.
No, they're both knifey.
Knifey. Got ear knives.
Yeah.
We also, in our communications, know from our vested interest with the family Wyatt that there was recently a dwarven captain of a pirate ship that had been elected by the Council of Pirates. And here I find myself meeting with a dwarf from the seas, escaping so suddenly.
It's a weird coincidence.
I feel like
Jesus,
he knows.
roll for deception.
Oh my
20
God.
with bonus.
I feel like he
Nice
knows.
crit.
Did you blow on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, nope.
Okay, so yeah, he can tell that you're also lying. Now, understand that the merchant coalition that operates within Southmoar has animosity towards pirates, but Tuck has no qualms with piracy.
I mean, he knows that this.
You don't want to fuck either way.
I know.
All right, Tuck.
Please hide us!
Tuck,
All right, Tuck, we need your help.
we're gonna level with you, buddy. Do you want to know what's really going on? Should we tell him?
Yeah, fuck it.
Let's vote. Raise your hand if we should tell him.
Yeah, I mean,
All
he
right,
knows.
so the city of Fall, dead and gone. Your men, they were in the caverns. They're fucked. The Leviathan's loose. I'm supposed to be its vessel. She's also fucked.
Oh,
And happens to be a motherfucking prize.
so you are the princess.
Listen.
And I am the pirate captain, Grimdar.
All right.
And Wyatt is a dickhead.
Ah, yes, and I would assume that you would be Wyatt's recently disappeared young wife.
That's me.
Just over from the door.
Yes!
You're still listening, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, we need help.
Can
We need
see
a lot of help.
I can see that.
And we have no one to. We have no friends, except for us.
There's no one here beside us.
And we
Well,
need.
you do have your other friends here.
Where
Where
are
are
they,
they?
Tuck?
Oh, I sent them back to the inn earlier, but they said that they didn't want to just stay and remain in the inn, that they wanted to investigate the city. An older woman, I believe her name was Viv, seemed very interested in terms of
Which
understanding.
she just told you her actual name.
Yes, she forgot. Yeah, she said she was very interested in exploring the city to get to know the layout a little bit better and understand a little bit more about how certain things within the city are run, particularly the gutter.
Yikes.
Gutter?
Maybe she went to the dry hand. It's now the wet hand.
The gutter?
Yeah.
The gutter is what we call our arena.
Ha.
That is how the city of Southmoar utilizes its judicial system.
Ooh, trial by combat. That's what I'm
Fucking-
talking
it's the
about.
Fucking Hunger Games. Oh God.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Criminal activity within the city is punished within various senses of merit, typically fine or servitude for a period of time. However, if an individual is not able to pay the fine or cannot or will not perform said servitude administered by the coalition or the tribunal, they are thrown to the gutter, and there are gladiator combatants who represent the coalition.
okay, so
I want to put him in there. And I want to bet on him.
so listen.
Yes, there is
There's
a
betting,
heavy
right?
gambling.
Oh.
So just like this gentleman said, we are.
wooing.
We were. God damn it. We are. Yeah, we saw the Leviathan. It's alive. and we came here for refuge, hoping that we can find some sort of help. But we had to hide our identities because we don't know who we're gonna bump into, and we need to find.
Lucky you bumped into Tuck. The lucky
Someone
Tuck.
kicks in the door. FBI! Freeze!
So, like, we really in your debt. If you can help us out, we'll do some work for you.
Don't say debt. We're gonna be helping each other
Works
here.
for you. Work debt, pay it off, be good to go.
We
But
need
like,
to make some coin.
We
But-
all do.
but I feel like also the Southmoar may be in danger as well.
Oh, it
Because,
definitely is.
I think this
Everyone's don't go to
world,
sea.
maybe?
Really don't go to sea.
So your true name, Olive, correct?
I believe it's pronounced Olive.
For now. And you, young man, you
I am Pablo Esquiar.
you bear a striking resemblance to the young Nilo boy who had passed through here before. Ander.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Okay, roll for deception.
Yup.
Okay, so he got a 9 with bonus.
Oh, -6 with bonus.
Okay, so yes, he can still tell that you're absolutely lying.
I'm just going to tell him.
A-
That's Brand Nilo.
yes.
Wait, that's his last name?
Yeah.
Fucking
Do I not know that?
No, you
I
do.
believe.
I
I,
think
I
I do.
believe you
Okay.
definitely. I mean,
I
you
do.
could have forgotten.
No,
Yeah.
Grimdar never forgets.
Grimdar definitely forgets.
Write a memo in your book.
Yeah.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Why would you give him my last name? What do you know of Ander?
Well, Ander passed through here rather quickly. He worked for me for a brief time.
Doing?
Jesus.
Oh, he assisted me with some imports with dust, and then he said that he had made his fortune and he could not find his brother, and he was set out to look through Northmoor, and I lost contact with him about a year ago.
Sounds about right.
Grimdar, you said?
Grimdar Ironbeard,
All
at your
right.
service.
All right. And young
Nina.
Nina, yes, I always forgot Wyatt's Declan's wife's name. I never had the chance to meet you. You did not travel over from Northmoor. Declan did at occasion, but never brought his wife with him on his business affairs.
So how friendly are you with Declan?
Oh, Declan is someone who I have been forced to accommodate these last... Well, he's been sadly in power in Northmoor for the most part of these last 15 to 20 years.
So you don't like him?
Well, Declan and his family, their reign within Southmoor and extending into Northmoor has caused some issues for me in my business over the years.
Maybe we can, we don't like him either.
I
The-
really don't like
We
it.
can work together. if
The
you like.
concern with killing Declan is that the Merchants Coalition would still persist, and they would still maintain their power hold over the two city-states.
What would be the issue with that?
So all of the merchants essentially work in the same context as the family Wyatt does. It's simply that the family Wyatt has been the most successful. It is not that any of the merchants are necessarily benevolent or willing to be charitable and work towards a common goal for betterment of the people. It's simply that Wyatt has been the most cutthroat and ruthless family these last 50 years.
So if we rob him, that'll help. Pull off a heist.
Tuck, you got a job?
I mean, many men, not related to me, and he just kind of like briefly smiles, have attempted to rob Declan in the past, and none have been successful.
Well, we're the Forfins, so
I'm not sure that meets any criteria for successful theft.
careful.
Hey,
Stop trying to eat the dice.
Well,
so robbing him isn't the right way?
No,
What
I mean, Declan's wealth is expansive, and it is not located exclusively in one location.
how did he acquire this wealth?
Oh, the family Wyatt?
Yes.
The family Wyatt was the first to explore the Gemstone Caverns 50 years ago.
Okay, so that they have an edge on everyone else.
Yes, the family Wyatt was originally from Brome,
Brome.
but they were the ones who ventured out west and came across the coastline and discovered that there were caverns. And when they investigated within, they found a plethora of different gems.
You've told us a lot so far, and like I want to be able to trust you, but I want you also to trust us as well. What can we do to help with that trust between all of us?
With what I need now,
And what we need help with as well.
I have currently 21 pounds of dust to move.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Well, I can move 1 pound at a time, slipped under my beard.
Okay.
But where do you need to send?
I'm not sure who my contact will be in terms of purchasing this 21 pounds.
Oh, you're gonna try and sell it all at once.
Typically, I don't deal that heavily in bulk. There are occasions where still wealthy families in Brome who purchase the dust will
Now-
buy in bulk, but never a substantial amount as 21 pounds.
If we do this, is there a cut in it for us?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. How
At a-
much you?
At a per pound basis, at 40 pounds, I would gladly pay you 15 gold pieces per pound sold.
I mean, I guess I can deal with that.
In terms of my
Yeah.
distribution costs and the additional people who I would need to pay.
Oh, I totally missed that.
15.
15 gold pieces per 40 gold pieces. In terms of 1 pound sold, you would make 15 off of the 40. However, I am also still on the lookout for additional supplies of more valuable dusts, should you come across any.
Can amethyst be grinded down to dust?
Oh yes, all gemstones can be grinded to dust.
How's the quality of amethyst?
Amethyst is an acceptable quality. It usually goes for about 120 gold pieces per pound.
Do you have a contraption to grind that dust proficient, like pretty well?
Yes, of course.
And I pull out my amethyst and I said, well, I have one here if you'd like to, we can work out a deal.
Grind that up for you?
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, for you as well, we can also sell it.
Sure. An amethyst of that size would adequately produce 1 pound of dust.
Okay. I mean,
I've an amethyst in my other campaign, if that is of any
Sadly,
value.
no.
all right, well, I'll think about it and I'll
So
just
do you.
keep it on if
Oh,
you
yeah,
ever
I
need
do.
it.
Well, would you like me to take the amethyst off your hands now?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. And
I could pay you 30 gold for it currently, and then give you an additional 20 gold after the sale of the dust.
I could do that. Okay.
Okay. And he hands you a little bag of 30 gold pieces, and he takes the amethyst from you.
Okay.
Just kind of inspects it and like licks
Yeah.
licks the stone itself. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's from
good.
Zedilia.
Ah, yes, of course. Your home. I am rather sorry for what did happen there.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened so quickly.
Oh, Tuck, what do you know about that? So, Olive over here has been a little...
Yes,
Hush, hush.
the nation of Zedilia was not burned yesterday.
I mean, yeah. It was a little while ago.
How long?
How long have I been traveling since?
From what I can remember, like 6 months.
Yeah, it's been like 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
maybe.
All right, that's all. You know, it's still
So
small.
that whole story about your kingdom being rebuilt.
It's true. It's
I mean,
just
but
not.
you're rebuilding it,
Yes.
as you are the only one.
Yes. I'm
So
the
you're-
last tiefling.
You're basically Tigger from Winnie the Pooh.
Wait, what? I guess.
He's the only one.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if Zedilia's gone, that gives Renya free reign.
no, it doesn't.
It really does. And the other warring human nations on the
Um,
territory.
So yeah, stuff happens, and I came home to visit family, and I came home to a burning kingdom.
Fun. Who burned it?
My own mother. Don't worry, she's dead now.
Oh, are you sure? Because the last person I was told was dead wasn't.
Oh, I
Yikes.
It is not my fault. I don't know what happened. I fucking slit his throat. Leave me alone,
I
okay?
made sure she died.
Really defensive. Holy shit.
I have seen Declan in the meantime, and he is not the same man.
See? I did something.
What do you mean?
He doesn't speak.
Little bro, what'd you do?
He's a zombie.
Dude, he's running shit.
Makes sense. That's how he disappeared off of the fucking boat. He's a goddamn ghost.
He's a zombie.
Yeah.
Ghost zombie.
I am sorry for the loss of your parents.
My
Your
parents are
father was a
also
wonderful king.
Jeez. What did he what?
My parents are also dead.
dead. I need to fit in.
Oh, we didn't give you the TLDR. Dead, dead, dead. Oh, half dead.
I mean, half dead.
Half dead?
Declan. No, he's not my dad.
Oh,
You married him. Some weird shit.
I got
not a daughter
confused. I don't
warrior.
know if my dad's dead.
No, you don't know about your father.
Probably dead.
So half probably dead. Yeah.
Smaug.
Right?
Smaug, please.
He's just
How are
making
your
his
parents,
rounds
Tuck?
around the table.
Oh, my parents passed long ago. I left home after they perished.
Mood.
1400s. Mood.
Yes, my parents, they died long ago.
Sorry for bringing that up.
It's okay, but thank you.
Blame Olive.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, we doing this job thing now?
Yeah, do you want us
Yeah.
to peddle some dust tonight?
I don't sadly believe there is any dust to peddle tonight.
I
of
just
this-
sold you a pound. You bought a whole bag.
Actually, I have a question for you.
Guys are, assuming this moves very quickly.
Obviously, from what you've probably heard, these people are discussing matters about us. Is there anything we can do to protect ourselves from this and being possibly...
Oh, the report that would have been made by the docksman to the tribunal?
Yeah.
Oh, I already took care of those docksmen.
Thank
Well, what'd you do?
Would you like to go to the gutter this evening with me?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, wait.
Yes.
Are we going to be in the
Oh,
gutter?
no. Someone you might have seen previously could be in the gutter.
Oh my god, the guardsman.
Oh my God, Jonathan!
Oh.
Jonathan!
If we're
not
going as-
anybody that came with
if-
us, correct?
Came with you?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Who?
Just
Why?
one.
Who?
They chose it.
Who?
I don't remember.
Was it a woman or
Was it an orc?
No.
was it a woman?
No.
Was it a kid?
Hell yeah.
A child? No.
No, I mean,
Was his name Jonathan?
Oh, he didn't say his name was Jonathan.
did it say his name was?
What did he say his name was? What did he say his name was?
Job?
No.
Job.
No, it's not a man named Job. It was a young boy.
Okay,
Was he very
let's-
enthusiastic?
We're
Oh
going.
yes, he heard about the gutter and
That's
said
fine.
he
Yeah,
would
you know what?
love
I will
to.
come to
my
watch
Yeah,
that
let's
with
go.
you.
Let's go.
Let's go watch
Tuck,
it.
Tuck,
Okay.
let's go right now.
Wait.
I have to see this.
Will people notice me? Like,
And he just kind of like looks at you. Give me one moment,
okay.
because your tail is still tied. So he goes downstairs and he brings up Julia, and Julia's got like a.
I mean,
Julia's got a big ass. You look there. So Julia's got like a bag,
okay.
and she instructs you to have a seat.
Okay.
And she takes out her bag, and she has a more advanced disguise kit.
Hell yeah.
So she.
Mine was
Ha
pretty
ha.
great, okay?
You just painted her.
Leave me alone.
So yes, she coats you, and your skin is a different color now.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thanks, Julia.
What
You're
color?
welcome. Like a tannish color. It goes
Okay.
from being like a bright, obvious pink to like a tannish brown.
I'm gonna have to take a shower after this for sure.
Yes.
Probably reeking the bed.
Yeah.
So, you still don't have any pupils, though, right?
Yeah, I have
2 pupils.
technically.
Just get a marker and just.
Put some sunglasses on. Don't worry.
Those are like a
googly
huge
eyed
thing with the
glasses.
teeth.
It's me, Grimdor.
That was just one of the funniest things that's happened.
You're back.
I have to find you. You know where that is in the video?
Yeah, I clipped it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
send you a
gonna
clip.
have to go look at that.
All right.
It's too good.
Nobody will notice, probably.
Would you like to bring some ales with us as we go to the gutter?
Do you have any wine?
Oh yes, of course.
What kind of wine?
We have several different displays
Oh,
of
thank
reds.
God.
Oh yes, we're famous for our grapes here in Southmoar.
Okay.
Some-
Wait. What's in it?
The wine?
Is there any dust in it?
Oh no, I don't.
Thank
usually-
God. Okay.
I don't waste the dust on wines.
Okay. Yeah,
What
I'll
about
bring
the
some.
ale?
all the stew.
I'll take some wine.
No, the ales are all clean.
Great.
Usually I distribute the dust in the quantities of stew, so this way I can charge per patron a flat rate.
So are you gonna be like gambling at this too?
Oh yes,
Can
of
you,
course.
Can you show us how to do that
Oh,
properly?
Yes. I could take you to one of the connoisseurs.
Okay. Well,
Whenever Jonathan's fighting, bet for them. He's gonna die.
Okay. So yeah, you guys
Yikes.
head downstairs, and he hands. You wanted wine. The other three ale.
No, I want one.
You want wine also? Okay. So he gives you a bottle and you a bottle. Ale.
Yes.
Okay. So he gives you an enormous tankard, like a 48-ounce mini barrel with a handle. Would you like one
Fantastic.
also?
No, I'm good. I'm real juiced up.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get the gutter.
Let's go to the gutter. Maybe I'll jump in.
Okay. All right. So yes, he leads you out towards the western edge of the city of Southmoar. As you're going through the seats, you can begin to see ahead of you like lights. I mean, not like electronic lights, but you can see enormous poles with lanterns.
welcome to the gutter. It's a bouncer right there.
Yeah, the lights that are like big, like movie lights.
The gutter! Everyone's just fucking raving in the middle of town. Just, I love this so much.
Yeah, there's just a guy standing in front of a lamp holding different colored gemstones in front of it to make like a colored light.
Dust sticks. Okay, so as he leads you towards, you can see that it has a kind of like large wooden surrounding, as though it's enclosed in. But there is a large gate in which there is genuinely like 3 men in front of it. It's not like a ticket charge. It's open to the public. The money that they make off of this is exclusively through the gambling.
Okay.
But the 3 men who are at the front are the men who are in charge of the gambling debts and fees.
I'm just gonna follow Tuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Tuck walks up to the one to the left. And you just see the guy kind of like really lowly lean down. Because the dude's like 7 foot tall. And he like gets down and he's like, okay, yeah, I could do that for you. And Tuck just hands him a big fucking bag.
Oh,
I
Like-
just look at him like,
Woo!
Can we kind of see like the shape of the bag? If
Oh,
there's
yeah.
coin or
Oh
if
yeah, it's absolutely coins.
Oh.
okay. I thought it was dust.
yeah.
No. But yeah, he hands him a very large bag of coins, and the man just kind of attaches it to his belt, and he hands him a little parchment.
can I see you like look over and see what the
Oh
parchment
yeah,
says?
no, you can absolutely see that he just gambled like 500 platinum coins.
Platinum.
Platinum coins.
Whoa, he's putting some hard money into this. What is going on here?
Jesus.
And he turns around. Ha! It's a good bet. I bet on the little boy.
I don't think you should have done
What?
that.
He said he was a squire.
Squires aren't very good.
Oh, but
Yeah.
he said he worked with a
You-
great knight.
You realize he came with us,
Yeah.
and we all.
No, I
My
think you
lord.
should have.
I'm just gonna kind of look at him like.
Ah, he's probably fine.
Tuck, is there any way we can get him out of this fight?
No, he's in the gutter.
Listen,
going
we
to
know
die.
him. He's gonna die. He's
Oh,
not.
but-
You should have talked to us about who you're gonna bet on first.
Oh no, it was already decided. He
Yeah,
volunteered.
Well, that's your fault. You're losing money, buddy.
Well, we're gonna find out what Jonathan is now, and he'll
Yeah.
either win really
Yeah,
hard.
he's either an extreme badass that's really dumb, or
You don't get angry when you lose a lot of money, do you?
Oh, I get real mad.
All right. Well, listen.
I've been known to kill people when I get real mad.
All right. So how about this? Let's just say you are gonna get mad,
well.
and
That was a lot of money.
you should have. That's not on us. That's your fault, buddy.
That's-
Yeah, we're okay. And he just
Some people
starts
make
to
it
like
fine.
walk inside. Yeah, Tuck's walking inside.
All right.
Can we make any bets?
Yeah, you can make bets if you would like.
I don't
What
have
are
money.
the available
What are the
fights
odds?
tonight?
So
Yeah,
it's
what are the fights and
exclusively
the
the
odds?
one fight.
Jesus.
It's a young man named Jonathan against Randall.
Randall.
What
Who's
is Randall? Who
What
is
is
Randall?
What is Randall? Randall has been fighting in the gutter for 3 weeks.
I'll put-
Randall's current record in the gutter is 5-0.
I'm gonna.
And so the bet for Jonathan is a 5-1 payout.
See, in my opinion, we bet for Randall. Jonathan wins, and we lose our money. We bet on Jonathan, Randall wins, and Jonathan dies. I
Well,
don't think John's gonna let us. Regardless,
not if we bet. I
Wait,
mean,
we should bet on the opposite because in case
just bet how you think you want. How you think
I'm gonna
who's
bet
gonna
on
win.
I'm gonna bet on Randall because if actually Tuck loses his money, fucks him, goes crazy, I'm just gonna give him the money I win because I don't want to fucking have that on my shit.
That's his. It's Tuck's fault.
I know I'm trying to put the responsibility on him, but he's still gonna fucking go nuts probably.
Yeah.
I'll put my money on Randall. I'm gonna put how much can I put on there?
You
Like-
can put as much as you would like.
Put 25 gold.
25 gold on Randall.
how much do
Yeah.
you have?
Well, I just got 50.
From what?
Did you not? We're not
The
paying attention.
amethyst.
No, apparently not.
Yeah.
Never forgets anything, but never pays
somehow I
attention.
missed that. What did you get 50 gold from?
I just sold an amethyst to
Oh,
Tuck.
right, right,
technically,
right, okay.
You got 30, and you're not getting another 20 until.
Oh yeah, so it's like
Everett
yeah.
sold.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's. I didn't remember.
Anyone
what
else
he paid
placing
you.
bets for this evening's battle at the gutter?
I'll put 10 gold on Jonathan.
10 gold on Jonathan.
I'll also put 10 gold on Jonathan.
Why did you bet on Jonathan?
I
That was
like
a
the boy.
It was a throwaway.
I like the boy.
Yeah, I don't have money.
I don't have money. Okay, so no bet for you.
No thanks.
Okay.
You can try to fence like a dagger or something and see if they'll.
No,
Okay.
that's mine.
I mean,
Maybe.
other things. You don't have anything.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you place your bets, and they each give you a ticket corresponding to what your bet was.
'Kay.
And then they just beckon you inside. And
Someone's making money tonight.
as you step in, it immediately goes down because the arena is kind of like a hole carved out of the ground,
like a gutter.
and there's just not seats or anything. It's just kind of like clay formations in
Mhm.
terms of a stadium around this hole. At the depression in the center where the actual pit is the gutter, there are spikes coming out from the perimeters, like wooden extending out, so this way the combatants can't climb out. And those like wooden fences essentially are about 12 feet high, and at the top of them they have spiked kind of wires attached to them.
Can I look around the crowd to look for our friends?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, you see them.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
they're
we'll
there.
go to them.
Viv, Suta, Jacob, and Lillian are all seated like 30 to 40 feet to your left.
Maybe we should like keep our distance with them just in case something bad happens. At least someone's
you do me
gonna be
a
safe
favor?
and can maybe
Can you unplug
take
that charger so Sprout
anything from
doesn't eat
surprise.
it?
I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't group up with them just yet.
I feel like we should most certainly group up with them.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Then I'll do that too.
Yes.
Just like I want it.
Okay. So you guys, have you decided to group up with your other comrades?
Yeah, we'll go meet up with them.
Okay. So yeah, Tuck actually goes to the right because he's got some people that he.
Can I actually? I'll go with Tuck.
You wanna go with Tuck?
Okay. Good luck.
I don't. I want to learn more about him.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay. So yeah, you begin following Tuck, and the other three of you go towards Nina, Viv, and Suta, and Jacob and Lillian, and they just kind of like, oh, they're all just very excited to see you, and they just kind of pat the seats next to you, or next to them.
Yeah.
Where have you guys been all day?
Well, we were sleeping for most of the day.
Oh yeah, it was a long night for everyone.
Now I'm all jacked up on dust. I just stare at Lillian.
Ooh, and she's like, where did you get the dust?
Was
Was it the dust we had? Our dust?
Yes.
Do you still have dust?
No, they took it off the ship.
Oh, they took all the dust.
Yeah. It's okay now.
Who took the dust?
Who?
Who took the
The
dust?
city.
Oh, okay.
It's city dust now.
Yeah, okay, alright, I
Don't-
guess I'll find more later.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
What
Okay.
happened with Jonathan?
Why is he down there?
He said he wanted to fight.
He's gonna die.
He had stew, and then he said he wanted to fight in the gutter.
Yeah, he had the same stew I had, Lillian.
Oh, yeah, he had left us earlier. After we left Jordan's, he went back to the inn, and he came out, and he just said he had 3 bowls of
Oh
some
my God.
weird
my
stew.
Time to find out the negatives. Oh, he's juiced up.
Yeah, I mean,
This
he
is gonna
just
be a good
seems so
fight.
eager to fight. I don't know why. I'm gonna be the last squire.
Oh my God, he's gonna die.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, you can see like crowds begin pouring in. You follow Tuck over as he goes and he sits with 2 figures in like black robes, and they're just seated.
I just stand there. Can I sit next to you?
Okay, I suppose, but I mean, I'm not sure whether or not you'll be able to stay with me the whole evening. But for now, you
Okay, I mean,
could have a
just-
seat.
I want you to. You said you'd help me learn how to gamble, so I figured.
Yes, of course, Lyra. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tuck's a good boy. Okay, so you have a seat, and Tuck just begins he actually kind of sits in the lap of the one guy, and he's like, he leans down, he's like, and he's whispering in his ear, and the other guy just starts laughing.
Can I hear what he said? Possibly?
You can roll for perception, but it's going to be a pretty rough check for you.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so no, you hear just, woo! And then,
Oh my god.
He's talking about.
Tuck's just kind of like
he's telling us.
reanimating the events of earlier in the day, and these other two dudes are just laughing their asses off.
We played peekaboo with a fucking drug lord. Jesus Christ.
This dust is good shit.
Pablo
Alright.
Escobar mixed with Dora the Explorer.
Sorry, there's only one Pablo Escobar.
Sorry, right.
So you can hear a large gong being played, and the crowd just goes quiet.
The gong.
Yep.
Same one from the.
And then you see at the stairway, stepping down, they open the fencing, and you see an enormous man, no shirt, just like a loincloth, extremely muscular.
High-pitched voice.
He's got gray hair, a very short black beard, but he looks like kind of oily, sweaty, but he steps down, and then you see I can't wait to go to the gutter. And it's just Jonathan's like real eagerly like skipping down the stairs. Hello! And he's just waving to people in the crowd. I can't wait to do this.
So this guy's like huge.
He's
though.
got,
yeah,
he's
this
got him
dude's
for
like
3 minutes.
He's got like he's like
minutes of
6'6" and jacked as shit.
I'm assuming he's a human though.
Yes, he's a human.
Never forget.
All right.
So yeah, he walks down into the center and he, like looks around the crowd, and he just starts flexing, and the crowd begins massively applauding for this man and shouting, "Randall, Randall." And then Jonathan just kind of hops in, "Hello!" And everybody's just kind of looking at him like, "What the fuck is that little kid?"
He's gonna get fucking smashed.
Yeah, he's gonna turn into like a giant monster or something.
He's the Leviathan.
He wants to be like a werewolf. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you hear the gong sound off again, and then there's quiet, and Randall and Jonathan are standing at opposite ends. Okay, and you hear the gong go dong, 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 and Jonathan doesn't move. And Randall just begins walking towards him in an intimidating fashion. Let's see how. Okay, Jonathan is not intimidated.
He's so high,
Yeah,
he
he's
doesn't
just-
care.
Hi!
Oh God, he doesn't
They
even-
said your name's Randall and we get to like fight, right? And Randall just doesn't say anything. And Randall just kind of stops about 20 feet away from Jonathan, and he looks over to the side. And on the side of the fencing, there are weapons strewn around on the ground on either sides.
I'm gonna lean over to Tuck. You know he's gonna die, right? The little kid, right?
What?
The kid, the guy, the cheery guy's gonna die.
No, he said he's great at this. He said he's done it before.
Dude, really? Like you're gonna
Maybe
listen to
he
some
has.
random person you're gonna
We
know?
don't know.
Probably has.
It's
we
a
don't
good
know.
contact. Trust me.
All right.
Maybe he has.
All
I'm
right.
gonna be so rich.
What if you're not though?
But he's a Swift.
What's that?
His family.
Yeah, I thought they were poor, right?
No, they were gutter champions back in the day. And Randall just walks over and he picks up a flail and he begins twirling it around his head as he's walking towards Jonathan. And Jonathan's just standing there and he's like, "That's so big! I can't believe you got that! That's so cool! Could I see it?" And Randall swings it towards Jonathan's head. And Jonathan just kind of deftly ducks beneath it, and it flails over back towards Randall, who like pulls back away from it so he doesn't strike himself, but he's just shocked. Okay, so then Randall just briefly stops moving, and the crowd just goes quiet and has no idea what's going on.
Can I scream out there if you can? Okay, with thaumaturgy.
Yeah, sure.
I say, Swift, grab a weapon.
Okay, so he turns around now. Olive! No! Olive, is that you? Okay, so Randall breaks free and he swings again at Jonathan's back.
I thought I was gonna help him.
Okay, so he hits Jonathan in the back with his flail. And Jonathan takes 14 damage in the back as the flail cracks against his
You've
skin.
actually killed him.
Oh, well.
Yeah, now Tuck's gonna be mad at you. Now
I
you're
was trying to
fucked.
help.
Nope.
I was trying to help.
So he takes 14. Ow! Why would you do that? And he turns around and Randall is prepared to swing again.
He's the fucking Flash.
Okay, so he
Jonathan
hits
Swift.
again. And Jonathan takes another 12 damage.
You've actually killed
So
him.
Jonathan's taking 26 damage as the flail just scrapes across his chest, and he just kind of like flutters backwards, and he strikes into the fence wall. Oh my God, you're just like Grimdar!
Oh my god.
And he just starts wiping the blood off, and he looks at it, and he goes, "Oh, oh! I didn't want to do this. Why did you let me do this?" And Randall just starts walking towards him. And he swings the flail again. But as he goes to swing his flail, he just stops moving as he gets about half of the way through. And you can see in his neck, no movement, but just... and blood gushes out of Randall's throat.
Hello?
And Randall just falls down to his knees. And Tuck just kind of elbows Olive in the side. Gutter champions.
What were they?
What were what?
What are the Swifts? What do they like? What are they?
Oh, they're druids. And you just see Jonathan just, you know, he's kind of like, now that you're looking back at him, his hand is just kind of coming back towards him. Didn't even see the movement.
I'm so glad we didn't kill him.
And he just looks at his
I
hand.
don't think we could have.
And he just looks at his hand and he just kind of like, ew! 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 And he just points at Randall. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I don't like doing that.
Yeah, I don't think we would have been able to
Oh
kill
my
him.
god, he would have killed us all.
And the crowd just erupts. Like immense cheers. Like obviously people are distraught that Randall is dead. He was the people's champion for the last 3 weeks. But now everybody's just chanting out Jonathan. Jonathan. Hello! That's me! Thank you all!
Yo, we're gonna make this kid fight all the fights.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Are there more? So a man from inside the crowd just volunteers. He just raises his hand
No.
and he steps up. And he's only about like 5'8". He's a little bit shorter, not like as definitively muscular, but he's wearing armor. So he steps down and the gong sounds off 3 rings again. And this man steps down and Jonathan has like walked off to the other side and he's just kind of like dusting off like his chest, which has been, you know, ripped open at the front and the back, and he's still bleeding. Like he hasn't done anything to staunch his bleeding. Oh, hi! Oh, God. And this man just steps down and the crowd recognizes him as Folk.
Folk?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Folk. So Folk has been successfully fighting in the gutter for a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's his record?
Folk's record is 18-0.
Jesus.
Yeah, when you lose, you die.
I mean, yeah.
Like
Got a
it-
good KD ratio going on right now.
exclusively fights to the death. And Tuck just goes, "Oh, I gotta place another bet." And Tuck just disappears to the front.
Okay.
And you hear the gong sound off. And then this man, Folk, he pulls off his cloak, and you can see that he's wearing like full plate armor. And he walks over to one of the weapons, and he goes, Jonathan's just staring, and he goes, "Well, what are you gonna get?"
I'm also gonna run and place another bet.
You're gonna place another bet?
So this is 18-0 odds?
Oh, yeah.
All right, another 10 gold.
I'm gonna run out there with Tuck and put my last 5 gold on.
Wait,
Can I collect my 50
Who
from
are
the
you
other
betting
fight?
on?
Jonathan.
No, bets are collected at the end of the night.
Oh,
Okay.
So another 10 on Jonathan for Grimdar.
Yeah.
Anyone else placing
I'll
bets?
put a remaining 5.
You'll put
gold
5
I
on
have
Jonathan?
Jonathan.
Hey, Grimdar, do you want to maybe give me a little bit of money?
Give me some money.
Sure. Here's 10 gold.
Yeah, I put 10 gold.
Okay, so you do 10. Okay. So this guy, Folk, walks over and he picks up an enormous great hammer. Kind of like yours, like a large war hammer.
Sure.
And he lifts it without any kind of issue. Like, again, this dude was only about 5'8", but he's in full plate. So he's just walking towards Jonathan. And Jonathan's like, that's a real big hammer. That's like Grimdar's one. Do you know him? And he just walks towards
Oh my god.
and he just brings the warhammer down towards Jonathan's head. Okay. So Jonathan, this time, when the warhammer comes down, he just looks at it, and the guy stops swinging right before he connects with his head. And he just starts shaking. That's a real big hammer!
God, our druid's overpowered.
And he just, like, takes a step back and drops the hammer. And he's just standing there staring at Jonathan.
I fucking know it. But
Could I have that hammer? And the dude just doesn't speak. And he leans down to pick up the hammer. And as he bends at the waist down, you see his head fall off. Oh! What happened to that one?
John's gonna kill us. Like, we're gonna...
Oh my fucking god.
And you just see, as he says, like, oh, what happened to that one? You just see, like, a shimmering of light. Like wind, but light. Going through his neck, coming out. And then just... a torrent of blood rushes out from this dude's body as he falls to his knees just right at Jonathan's feet, and it just splashes on his legs. Ooh! Why are people so icky? God. I'm retired from this.
Retired.
Jesus.
I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. Jonathan just walks over to the fence, and they immediately open the fence for Jonathan. And he just starts walking up the stairs. Grimdar! And he notices you.
And I'm just...
He just runs up to you. Hi!
I have to...
Hi.
but I see him on the distance, right? Go
Oh,
out-
yeah.
I go outside.
Oh, my God.
No, I go outside because I don't want him calling out my name.
Okay, yeah. So, Grimdar! Did I do okay?
That was great.
It was great.
Where did you learn that?
Learn what?
Whatever you just did.
I didn't do anything.
What do you mean?
They died.
But how?
I don't know.
Oh. You can't control it.
Yeah,
Up the
they're
player's handbook.
just... I don't know what happens. When bad things are going to happen, they just die. I don't know.
They just die.
Yeah.
P.A.S.
There's
Oh
usually
my
like a
God.
light, and then, I don't know, there's
Oh
blood.
my god.
Hello, help.
Well, you did a great job.
Thanks, Bran.
Is Tuck outside?
Who's Tuck?
No, I'm outside.
Oh,
I'm asking you as
oh
like a-
yes, Tuck is outside.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go outside with
And
Tuck.
he's just being handed bags and bags and bags, and his poor little arms are just, oh!
I'll help you out.
Oh, thank you
but
so
also
much.
let me collect mine as well.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
go outside and collect mine.
Me
Wait,
too.
not yet.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, I
just-
guess yeah. I mean,
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going outside to collect mine. Jonathan, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. All right.
Don't go back in there.
You don't get anything. You bet on the other guy, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you bet on the other guy.
Yeah.
But I also put 5 on the other
Okay,
one.
yeah.
But I'm gonna let Tuck know. Be like, listen, this kid isn't very smart. He's probably,
Yeah.
he's probably gonna call
The
me.
Swifts were never very bright.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably gonna call me by another name.
Oh,
so
yes.
I need
Okay.
I need to go head back to your inn now.
Okay,
Can we
yeah,
meet up?
go
But
ahead.
can you collect my money for me, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Okay.
And I have his money too. I'll bring this
Yeah.
back. Where should I put this?
You could just put it in the bar just below in the little compartments by my sides.
Okay. All right.
Just bags of money just shoved in there. Yep, it's a shoot. Okay, so you head back. You go out and you collect your winnings. So you collect 50.
Just gonna put a
I have
5 right
two
in front of
cats
that too.
Hello.
And then 18 to 1, so he collects 80 for you.
Pip, what are you doing up there?
Okay, so you won 50 and then 180, so you win 230.
Grimdar's
Oh
made
my
out. Grimdar's rich. So Grimdar's got 249 now.
That beard's gonna be laced with gold soon.
Grimdar Goldbeard.
Pip, what are you doing over
And
there?
then
Oh.
Nina wins 180.
Yay. You can have your 10 back.
Thank you.
Okay.
259 gold.
So Jonathan's just standing there, just he puts his hands on his chest and you can see his wounds begin to close.
Yep.
Ooh. my god.
Yeah, they're healers.
Oh man. There's a cat in a box,
What are you doing?
right? I didn't like those guys.
They didn't like you either.
Oh, that's why they died.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you gonna head off to?
Oh, I don't know. I'll probably go check out my parents' house. I mean, it's been a while since I've looked in there, but there wasn't anything in there then. I don't know if anybody's in there now.
Should we
But if
go
they
with
are,
him?
I don't want them to be in there. That's my parents' house.
Should we go with him? We should go with
You
him.
just said something. I'm not there.
Yep.
We should go with him.
You maybe heard what he said.
I don't want them in there. That's my parents' house.
I don't want them in there. Them?
And maybe there's some fucking invisible people that are.
No, just new residents.
Yeah,
Yes.
just
You're gonna fucking kill them.
New residents, possibly.
Oh.
I'm going with him.
Mhm.
We can't control.
We can.
Grimdar. I'm glad we made it to this city. It's been a while since I've been home.
Jonathan, you have to stop using that name.
Oh,
It's Dargrim.
Dargrim.
Pablo.
Do you still do hugs?
If you want one.
Sure. And he just hugs you, and you can feel like an absurd level of strength
Okay.
squeezing you tightly.
Oh, let go, Jonathan.
Oh, sorry. It's still just, so excited. I'm just so excited. These were great. That was great. Okay.
We're gonna fucking die.
Let's go back to my house.
Sure.
You want to come over? You can come to my house.
It's just me. It's like, it's just me.
I've got desks and stuff we could play with.
Great. That sounds great, Jonathan.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with you.
Okay, great. And you go towards Jonathan's house, which is on the southeast edge.
Are Viv, Suta, and the et al. Coming with us?
No, they're heading back to the inn.
Okay.
Because they haven't slept. They didn't sleep during the day like you guys did.
Noise.
So they are going back. Yeah, Jonathan still hasn't slept either. That's why he's fucked up on dust.
That's why I
So-
liked that mash so much.
Yes. So they head back, and you find yourselves in the slums of the city of Southmoar, along the southeastern edge. And he
Oh.
leads you to a very dilapidated house in which there's no visible light. There's no door. The windows are all broken and shattered, or the few frames that do remain are cracked. And he just looks inside. Oh. And then he just walks in. You just see him disappear into the dark.
Right, yeah, I'll follow him.
Okay, yeah. So you walk inside. Grimdar?
Yeah, I'm going in.
Nina?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you all follow Jonathan inside. As you go in, there's no furniture. There's not even like wood flooring. This is just essentially they built the frame of a house around dirt flooring. And he just like lovingly looks around at different spots in the ground. We used to eat there. And he just points to like a little patch of dirt where they like had like dusty bowls.
They were gutter champions. How are they this poor?
Oh, they couldn't bet on themselves.
So a Swift wasn't allowed to bet on a Swift?
No. Well, also think about why you're in the gutter. What
They
did
were
I say?
Thieves.
They had to be.
Jesus.
Well, think about what maybe they stole.
Maybe the fucking dust. Might have been the dust.
Oh yeah, the Swifts were notorious dust addicts back in the day.
And
So Jonathan steps in and he just like sits down. Oh, I remember we would have so many nice meals in here. Porridge,
He just sits on an armchair made of dirt.
other porridge, different porridge. They were great. Mom made the best porridge.
only porridge.
That was all they ate.
Jonathan, what can you tell us about your family?
About them?
Yes. What were they like?
Oh, they were wonderful people. I mean, Mom fought in the gutter, Dad fought in the gutter, Mom made porridge, Dad ate porridge. They were great. I loved them.
Did you have any brothers or sisters?
No, I was an only child.
Oh boy. Did
Yeah.
did this porridge taste anything like the stew you had earlier?
Yeah, a lot like it.
Oh fuck. Do you know what was in that stew?
That's why he's so jittery and happy all the fucking time. It's fucked them up.
Are you aware what's in the stew?
And the stew from the inn tonight?
Yes.
Stew, probably meat, like broth, maybe vegetables. It was great.
There's dust in it.
What do you mean dust?
dust from stones.
Dust stone? I don't know what that is. What's dust stone?
It jacks you up. Haven't you noticed you're a little more excited than usual?
Oh yeah, that's how I just get whenever I know I'm back here and there's the gutter. I mean, Mom would always give me like a couple of bowls of porridge
Help
and then
me
be
out
like,
here.
let's go to the gutter.
How can I explain this to him? You're high.
Super high.
Oh. Oh. I didn't know that's what the dust does.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
It's not?
No.
What does it do?
It I don't know yet.
Ages you a
It
lot.
ages me?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So wait, if he's 21,
And he looks young. It's like doing the opposite.
Yeah, there's a thing about druids with aging. For their class. Jonathan looks 21.
He's like,
Jonathan, how old are you?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't keep track of years.
When did you? Oh wait, I can.
Yeah, you're
When
not
did you
here.
lose count? Well, oh well.
so you have no idea how
I
old
mean,
you are.
I fought in the gutter for like 15 years. I
So
never lost.
You never lost.
No.
Did you ever?
Even Mom and Dad never lost.
They never paid you anything?
You don't get paid to fight in the gutter. You have to fight in the gutter. I just got to pick today because they saw that I was back.
And they didn't pay you.
No, I don't fight in the gutter for money. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, the gutter's great.
The gutter's great.
Why do you
Yeah.
think the gutter's great?
I don't know, because there's usually bad people in the gutter. So I take care of the bad people. It's nice.
It's fucking gonna kill us.
Oh my
find out
god,
where-
if we get thrown in the gutter, he'll fight us.
Welcome to the real gutter champion.
So here's a thought: don't steal anything.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely,
don't
I'm-
get caught for a
I'm
crime.
definitely
Or
fucking
sell drugs.
stealing. We're selling
Which we're doing
drugs.
both. Oh!
Jonathan,
Is
if
there a way we could purchase gutter guards? I hear those are a great product.
We haven't really innovated those yet, Grimdar. Maybe that
It's
could
okay.
be your next business.
Maybe the next
venture.
we'll put
expansion.
that in the old idea hat, all right? Oh boy.
Okay, wizards will make that happen.
Yeah. I miss Mom though. She was great.
Where'd your parents go?
Can
Oh,
you, before you do that, can you describe what Jonathan looks like? People are asking.
what Jonathan actually looks like?
Yeah.
Jonathan's got like sandy brown hair. He's got lightish like green eyes, pale skin.
Are you describing yourself?
No, no, not at all. Hi, everybody. Yeah, sandy brown hair, light green eyes, very pale skin. He almost looks kind of sickly now, though.
Okay.
Great.
Because he's all in the dust.
I don't feel great, Grimdar.
You should probably get some food that isn't laced with dust and get to bed.
Probably.
We should-
Grimdar,
we
what time is it?
I mean, I'll roll for a time
mean-
check.
You could look outside.
15.
Okay, so you go outside and you look. It is late in the evening now. It's about 9, maybe 10 o'clock. But you look up in the sky and you notice that the moon is full in the sky. Grimdar, I don't feel well.
Oh, fuck. He was a werewolf.
Oh, well, was I actually right with the random werewolf guess? I'm gonna hide now. Oh, please. Oh my.
Grimdar, I need to go to bed.
Okay, good night, Jonathan. We're going to go.
Should we take him? Should we take him back to the
Nope.
inn?
No, he's gonna
Nope.
kill everybody.
Oh, you mean he'll kill the merchant tribunal?
Nope. Leave him there.
Are you sure?
And just leave him in his house.
He
Grimdar.
might be sick.
He said he has to go to bed.
Bye. Goodbye.
Are you gonna be okay to stay here?
I think, hold on.
It's his home. He's comfortable here.
Yep.
We got to go.
You're
I
not
just
here.
need to get some
Yeah.
water, and he starts walking towards the front door. There's a well outside.
No,
He
no,
just
I'm
starts
gonna grab him. I'm
walking.
gonna grab him.
Okay, so you make a strength check at disadvantage, because Jonathan's a lot stronger now.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 at
Yeah.
disadvantage. You have to roll again.
17.
With bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, so he rolled a 26 with bonus. Jonathan's strong as fuck. Why do you think he was beating you off? Not actually beating you off. Why do you think he was fighting you off all those times? Why do you think he was just jerking off whenever the fuck he wanted? He's that strong.
I don't remember that.
Your weird hugs.
Yeah, you and your hugs. Hug me, Jonathan. I'm sorry. So yeah, Jonathan just like flexes his shoulders, and you feel his muscle tone grow in your hands.
Jonathan, you shouldn't go outside.
Oh, he's All Might.
What?
He just starts smiling really
What
big.
do you mean? I just need water.
I'll
so
get you some water.
thirsty.
Just stay in here.
Oh, you're so nice.
Just stay in bed.
Just
We'll
grab
br-
one
I'll
of the
bring you some water.
bowls.
Yep, no
And
problem.
you just see him start twitching.
Okay.
Oh
I'm gonna. Can I try to like?
Do we have any porridge? Or any of that?
I'm gonna try to close the door.
Okay. So yeah, you close the door.
Jonathan, I'm gonna give you my last banana.
Okay. And he just kind of reaches out, and he takes it. But roll for perception.
He's got claws.
Oh, fuck. Perception, 7?
Okay. So yeah,
Carl,
no, you can see
careful.
that his hands are like suspiciously hairy,
Oh.
with like a light tan brown.
Ooh. Jonathan, what's up with your hands?
Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, you guys gotta go.
Yep.
We gotta go?
Yeah, you gotta go. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Okay.
Thanks for the banana, Bran.
You're welcome.
You guys are great. Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
All right, we're
running.
booking it. We're booking it. We're running.
Shutting the door behind us.
Oh,
We're
good
going.
night,
There's no
Jonathan.
door.
There's no door.
Wait, what?
No, there isn't a door.
Okay.
There isn't actually a door.
Okay.
I like let you fake close the door, but yeah, you just pretty
Okay.
much stopped him from going outside.
Oh, and how old is he? Because I missed that.
Yeah, you don't actually know.
He was fighting in the gutter for 15 years,
Okay.
And he looks 21.
Okay.
but he's probably like 200.
Okay. Great.
Okay,
Because
so yeah.
he's been on dust.
Yeah.
He's been on,
He's probably he's a
been on
druid,
the
werewolf,
dust.
vampire, everything. He's
Yep.
all of them. He's that old.
Okay. Yeah, we're running.
Okay, so yeah, you run back out into the. Yeah, so I mean, you see a bunch of like poor people like sleeping and laying out here in the slums.
they're
Oh my
dead.
God, we should tell them to leave.
No, they're just
he
dead.
might not
Fuck it.
bother them. He might stay inside.
I mean, we're gonna come back tomorrow and they're gonna be consumed.
we don't know anything. Just gonna keep running.
Yeah, I wouldn't stop.
I'm gonna wake them up and let
No, he'll hear you.
Okay,
I'm just gonna say, hey, you guys might want to find somewhere else to sleep tonight. I heard they're doing inspections in this area.
Oh shit. Okay. Thank you so much. All right.
You're welcome.
And you just see like a dude stand up and he like pulls off his cloak and it's just an old man.
Okay.
Just like a haggard old man. He starts hobbling over to the other groups and he begins alerting them.
Yeah, I don't really want them to get eaten.
Okay, so yeah, you guys start running back towards the center of town, I'm guessing, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then in the distance you hear like some snarling. And that's it. Yeah, you guys run back to the middle of town.
Why haven't we noticed this back in the other place? Fuck. Oh, he's
I don't
never
think we
with
were
us,
there
yeah.
that long.
Yeah.
Where he was
Well,
never with us.
you were there,
Yeah.
but Jonathan was a cook on
Yeah.
someone else's ship.
Yep. Yikes.
Yikers, indeed. Oh boy.
Okay, so yeah, you guys run back into the middle of town, right?
Yep.
Do you want to go back towards, like, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the Lucky Tuck? Like,
Yeah, might as well go to the Lucky Tuck.
Probably should go to sleep at the Lucky Tuck.
Should probably let Olive know about Jonathan.
Maybe. That'd be great.
Okay, so yeah, you guys head towards the Lucky Tuck, and you find that Tuck is actually walking in ahead of you. And you just see his, like, little door open.
All right, we
And then he
better
just
we better let Tuck know not to give him any more dust. Ever.
Yeah.
Even though he's just made
I mean, he's
so much
definitely going
money.
to give him more dust.
No, we have to tell him, like, don't.
Yeah, we'll tell him. Is Tuck in there?
Yeah, Tuck went
yeah,
inside.
yeah, we're gonna go
Okay.
after Tuck.
You're
going in.
inside.
Okay.
We're
Yeah,
going
you're
in.
back in, like, the room.
What's up,
I'm
guys? You
imagining.
look sweaty.
You need to come with us, and we need to talk to Tuck right now.
What? Okay. Okay.
So we're gonna head over to
Hey,
wherever Tuck is.
Tuck, how you doing?
Oh, hey! And he's just dumping bags because he's behind the bar.
Mhm.
Just dumping bags into that little, like, cabinet
Funnel,
area. Yeah, and you just see the bags just disappear. Yeah. What's up?
You can't give Jonathan any more stew.
What do you mean?
He's a werewolf?
Aware what?
Werewolf, guys.
He.
I thought he was a... No, because that's the thing, because Tuck just told me that he's a druid.
He's also a werewolf.
Yeah, you know what druids can do, right? They shapeshift. And Jonathan's coming down off of a dust high, and
See, I'm not too
no
familiar
sleep.
with
We heard snarling. He told us to leave.
Okay,
it's a
Jonathan
full
told
moon.
us to leave.
Okay, how far is the slums from here, Tuck?
Oh, like a quarter of a mile. It's a large-ass city.
I mean, we have guards that might be able to keep us safe at night, right?
Not for the slums people, no.
Oh, I mean,
I told the slums people to move.
Oh, okay, great.
I
Yeah,
told
no,
them there
they'll be
was an
fine.
inspection coming
Jonathan
through.
will be fine. He usually does this.
Oh,
This is a
the
common
thing.
occurrence.
For Jonathan?
Yeah.
Yeah, for all the Swifts.
Oh, okay. So, oh well, fuck it then. If he's all right.
Yeah,
with it.
that's why they never made money.
Why?
They were always in the gutter. Yeah.
Because you're. And
It's
there
a
was-
crime to, eat people. So they would pay their fines and then run out of money and then go back in the gutter
Oh my
and then kill people in the
It's
gutter.
a vicious
Oh my
circle.
God.
So
the
hold
circle
on,
of
Tuck,
Swift.
I want to make sure I'm getting this clear.
Yeah.
So they uncontrollably kill people when the moon is full.
Oh, for the Swifts, yes.
Yeah. So then they would get punished for it and have to pay.
Yes.
Then they would go into the gutter,
Yeah.
and as punishment, they would kill more people.
Well, it's not necessarily a punishment to be in the gutter. It was more just that was how we did our judiciary system.
So here's a question: in around Southmoar, are there other werewolves that you know of?
No, it was only the Swifts.
Do you know where they came from?
The family Swift?
Yeah.
No, they settled in here. I
How
mean,
long
his
ago?
parents. They came before even I was here, and I've been here for 50 years now.
When you got here, was Jonathan already here?
Oh, Jonathan was a young boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
So he's probably like around 50.
Yeah, he's probably like 56 years old.
Just got to gauge.
Yeah. maybe more.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's on that reverse dust life.
Okay, so may I ask who those other people you were with tonight?
Oh, the other merchants?
Yeah.
Those were 2 members from the merchant coalition that I usually gamble with.
Oh, okay. I mean, is there any time where I may be able to gamble with them?
Oh no, they don't speak to strangers.
Oh, well.
What do you
I
mean
don't
they
have to
don't
be a
s-
stranger.
Then how would you have spoken with them in the first place?
I'm not strangers to them.
Exactly. So who are they?
Oh, the 2 members of the merchant coalition that were
Sure.
here tonight?
Yes.
That was Leonard. And Herrig.
Could you spell that?
Herrig.
I thought so, but wanted to check.
Well, we're learning a lot today, guys.
I had a lot of notes today.
So how do you transfer your dust? So
Oh, transport
Efficiently.
transport with trade?
yeah.
It depends on where the sale is being done.
How about within Southmoar?
Typically, the only people who are wealthy enough within the city are representatives of the merchant coalition or their representatives or advisors. The dust is extremely expensive. The usual other sales go to either Northmoor, towards the representatives of the coalition there, or towards the wealthy members living still in Brome.
Okay.
Well, Tuck, I got bad news. We're not going to be sailing anytime soon.
No, if the tale you have of the return of the Leviathan is true, and from what I know of the ships sent out by Declan yesterday to assault the Leviathan once more, if they were unsuccessful, I fear that the Leviathan might have grown too strong already.
How
Do you-
many ships?
Oh, did Declan send out?
Yes.
About 8?
We saw them.
They are, in fact,
They were obliterated
destroyed
Oh,
in
yes.
one
immediately.
fell beam.
Oh,
Have you heard of any?
not good. Not great.
Not great.
Have you heard of any rumors of how, or maybe would you know of how to take down or seal the Leviathan?
I don't think anyone has ever considered sealing the beast. It's reigned over the seas for centuries. It's only been resting and recuperating for the last century or so because of its battle with Olasea, the sea god, or sea goddess.
What was his name?
Olasea.
What's the information on that one? Like what happened to the sea goddess
She died.
from Leviathan?
Yes.
Would you happen to have a form of like library of some sort where I can do more research on this stuff?
There's not particularly a library available within the city of Southmoar. The greatest source of records are the elves within the Great Wood, within their capital city.
Greatwood, that's
to the east through the warring nations of men.
That is great.
It is great.
We cannot go there.
Why?
You don't remember?
No. Oh, you're not cool with them, are you? Oh, is that where?
They'll also probably super hate you.
Yeah. Okay.
Super.
And
hate.
me.
And
Yeah.
super hate you.
Yeah.
Definitely hate you.
Why would someone hate me?
They hate everyone.
Okay. Guess I'm not going there to find more information.
No, Tuck, but you said that you could help my situation.
Yes, with the assistance with the petrification, with the progression of the skin of the Leviathan. It is something that I have contacts with the Greatwood. I can speak with some of my elven liaisons within the city.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Would you like that as well?
Oh, you
Yeah, Brand said something earlier.
fuck.
You fuck.
Yeah, I mean, we were all in the room and it was...
Right.
No, you didn't say
Olive
that.
just.
You said something.
Sparkle, sparkle. All right. Yeah. Sure. I guess since everyone knows now.
Well, I would rather my new associates not die.
Well, yeah, I would too. Yeah, I just didn't.
I mean, he was only going to get enough for me, otherwise.
I just was afraid.
I mean,
to-
if you want, you could just die.
No, it's cool. I'll do it. Yeah. No.
Okay. Is there anything else you need from me this evening? Any additional questions?
Got any extra platinum?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No, I need all of my platinum.
What do you need us to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Well, depending on whether or not I'm able to find a successful avenue for the sale of this dust, it would most likely just be work simply around here.
Okay. Well, if you do find an outlet, remember I can smuggle 1 pound at a time in my beard.
Oh, yes, of course. I also might need assistance with subduing Jonathan tomorrow.
Oh boy.
He usually, the mornings after, remains a little bit violent and aggressive. He usually likes to remain hidden during those times in his recuperative sense.
What exactly do you mean by subdue?
Possibly restrain him.
Will he still
do
be,
have a rope.
you know, clawy?
Usually claw, yes, but not to the same feral nature as he is during these full moon evenings.
Good, good.
Great.
Great.
What else is around Southmoar, like outside the city? Again.
Oh, outside of the city itself?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on which way you're directing yourself. To the west and to the north are the docks. To the northeast breach is the coastal region in which the gemstone caverns exist. To the southeast, once you leave the city, you'll find yourself after several miles in the nation of Brome. East of the gemstone caverns is the nation of Renya. Northeast of Renya is your home of Zedilia.
Okay.
Further east of Zedilia, before the border of the Great Wood with the Elves, is the human nation of Hoth. And south of Hoth is the human nation of Endon.
What does Hoth look like? Is it snowy and white?
No. Hoth is... The human nations are fighting over the great grasslands and plains of the central area of Kulea.
Okay. I got nothing else to ask.
Ooh.
I feel like there is,
Get
but
away.
It's fine.
I don't know.
Oh, there's a shitload you guys could ask.
Yeah,
We should ask about the door at the back of the building.
do you really want to step on his toes and then let him know we were snooping around?
I mean, we were looking for our friends.
Yeah, I guess that's legit.
Grimdar?
Are
Or
we
Dargrim?
Are we asking?
Dargrim?
Tuck, we noticed a strange hollow spot at the back of the building outside. We were looking around trying to find our friends and we noticed it.
Oh. Oh, yes. Pay it no mind.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna pay it mine.
Thank you.
That's where the human trafficking goes.
So, is there any quick way? Actually, anything about blood wells?
Yeah, do you know anything about blood magic?
Blood? No.
No,
not
nothing.
About, not about blood magic, no.
What about, what's it called? Raising the dead? Anything like that?
Necromancy?
Yes, necromancy.
Oh,
That's
yes. I know it exists within certain regions of our world, but it's not something that I've ever practiced.
Is it anything you noticed anyone around you ever practice?
No, necromancy is usually a rather frowned upon art of the magic world.
Yeah, you don't say.
I do say.
Oh boy.
We need
I
to-
did tell him about the island, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he knows.
Okay, good.
Anything you want to ask?
You're not still upset about your crew.
Oh, about them being dead?
Yeah.
Well, you said the island was trouble.
Yep. That would be why we
was-
swiftly left.
It was we barely made it out alive.
I understand. No
Is-
hard feelings, friends.
Can we
I
have?
don't believe that.
Can we see if he's lying?
I mean, sure, you can roll for insight to determine what like his emotional state is.
Nat 20.
Okay, yeah, no, he's not.
Okay.
He doesn't care.
Cool.
Is there anything?
He's
we
a
could-
businessman.
Is there anything we could do to keep, our friends who we came with, safe? Like, can we get them?
Oh, the other ones who went to the clinic earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
Because like one is actual like doctor who can help with Jordan.
Oh,
Fuck, you really shouldn't.
And Viv is pretty good with being in. Like, she ran her own inn as well. She can probably help you with that if you need
oh,
it.
Viv ran more than an inn.
Okay, so you know about Viv.
Oh,
Like
yes,
what?
Viv is famous.
Like, as for what?
Famous in
pretend.
Southmoar?
Oh, yes, she was known throughout both cities. She only operated within Northmoor, but
What else was she? What was she known?
Why are you looking at me, okay? You didn't ask.
what was she famous for?
Yeah.
Well, Suta fought in the gutter.
The hand.
Hey, she's alive. That's pretty good. So she's done some shit. What is
Suta briefly fought in the gutter here before she...
Why was she put in the gutter?
Yeah, she doesn't seem very good at combat.
She walked into a sword.
Oh wow!
Fucking sucks! Suta only fought in the gutter once before
What was she
left.
sent? Why was she sent?
Who did
to the
she
gutter?
fight?
Who did she fight?
Yeah.
She fought an old man, well, not an old man, but she fought one of the older champions from many years ago named Tedric.
Hedrick?
Tedric.
Tedric.
T. Yeah.
Known as Teddy.
Yes, Teddy the Great.
But what was
Teddy
her
the
reasoning
Great.
for going into the gutter?
Suta?
Yeah.
She was accused.
Of.
She was accused of smuggling from Northmoor.
Okay.
That's
Smuggling.
probably true.
I mean, yeah. Smuggling what? Just
People.
anything. Oh.
People.
Yikes.
Oh, for the
People.
brothel.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
they would have to
yeah.
get them from somewhere. Makes sense. It's
And
not like
Viv?
we're good guys, you know?
I mean, I still reserve that I am doing this to try to find my family.
Bullshit.
Some stuff
You
has
killed
happened.
most of a crew.
It wasn't my fault. They fell into the sea
Grimdar,
trying
you
to
were
water.
fucked up for days.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Not great.
Not great.
Do you know a man named, I'm really bad with words right now.
It's okay.
Who are you referring to?
Tarhund.
Tarhund.
It's me, Grimdar!
It's me, Grimdar. Tarhund.
Yes.
You knew him?
I didn't know him personally, no.
She knew his reputation.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Tarhun was well known. He was Declan's prized possession for years.
Ah, he was very intimidating.
He was.
What a noble.
He had never been permitted. He was the first combatant to have been entered once into the gutter and removed before his combatant could be proposed to him.
Why was he sent to the gutter?
Why was Tarhun sent to the gutter?
Yeah.
Tarhun was a slave.
So he was forced.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw him and they were like, nah.
Yes, the Merchant Coalition voted against subjecting anyone to combat with Tarhun within the gutter.
They may know something the lizard men do too. They may be working together.
I mean, at this
could be
point,
an
it's,
inside job.
at this point, it's too late. It doesn't matter. It's just
Has anyone? Have you heard of anyone within the past
Grimdar,
6
the note
months, or
checker.
maybe a year or so, coming through saying they're from Zadilia at all?
people from Zedilia?
Yeah.
Other than you, my love, no.
Okay, just making sure.
No, there's...
All right, then they're all dead.
Yeah, we've not had any true contact with Zedilia for some time now. Neither has Renya from the people who we've spoken with.
Yeah,
in
I wouldn't
Renya.
know. I was not there for a few years before I came back and was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure.
Not great.
Nope.
Damn it, Tuck. So you've picked up on our good old Grimdar's phrase.
Yep.
here.
My saying.
All right,
So we have a
I
couple
was
questions
considering-
for you.
Flat.
What?
I was considering when I get the D&D tattoo to just do Grimdar's thing of this not great under it. I'm probably just going to put like Grimdar Ironbeard, but just considering it's putting not great.
Still many questions you guys could be asking in terms of the other mysteries that are yet unsolved.
Okay, so
what other? You said there's a few inns around here.
Yeah.
Are you all trying to like compete for the best, or what's there? I mean,
No, I mean, the Lucky Tuck is known as the best.
do anyone? I don't know. Does anyone like have? Would you know of anyone who actually has another job? Like you run an inn here, and you also make a side profit as well. Do you know if other innkeepers do the same thing in a different?
Oh, the Dry Hand absolutely does.
What do they do?
Oh, prostitution.
Okay, well, I mean,
that's a terrible name. I feel like you guys should swap names, honestly.
I mean, possibly, but
You know,
I
because
do
when I heard
enjoy
the
the-
Lucky Tuck, I assumed prostitution.
I mean, I'm not saying we don't,
Oh, all right.
but I'm saying that they're more known for it. Quick stop at the Dry Hand.
we should need to prod some more questions here. What else? What else?
You guys have a lot of other mysteries that you've
yeah,
not
so-
yet solved or uncovered. Remember your other characters who no longer maybe are alive or with you, or
What's Brick's last name?
I don't know
Brick
if we
Smith.
got one.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it Brick
Smith?
Smith?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Smith.
Should ask questions about him, maybe. Maybe ask about Lillian.
Did you know
I
anyone
mean,
on
Brick's
the
not that
island?
much of a mystery. He's a fucking
I mean,
Well,
sexy
per-
Russian man.
I'm just throwing him out there.
It's pretty much.
Gavin.
He was wooing in disguise at one point.
Yeah.
Probably ask about Gavin since he's a fuck and dead.
Well, I was gonna ask him. Do you know anyone on the island of Fall?
all of the inhabitants of the island of Fall fled from either Northmoor or Southmoor.
Well, for various reasons.
Of course, yes.
So you knew some people on the island.
Yes.
Like who?
I mean,
Did you know a Gavin?
Gavin, no. I knew Jonathan. I did not know him directly, but there was a famous blacksmith named Brick who had left after he had a disagreement with his brother while they worked in Northmoor.
So is his brother here in Southmoor?
No, his brother is still in Northmoor.
What's his brother's name?
Bruigi.
Oh,
That's right.
yeah.
I only saw Suta the one time while she was here in the gutter. Tarhun I knew by reputation. There were a few others who I did know.
Did you know Oral or Caleb? Finn?
Finn and his son Oral I did know.
What about Lysandra?
Yes, of course. Lysandra was here for several years.
Grimjar, would you like to ask a couple of questions about that? Okay.
I'm gonna throw this at you.
What?
Lysandra?
Yes, you knew Lysandra.
Yes. She lived in Southmoor for several years after
Is there a reason she would have tried to betray us?
I didn't know she betrayed you.
She did. She tried to kill us.
Probably for the behalf of Declan, I'm imagining. He was the one with the most animosity towards the island.
Because
What
of
do
the caverns.
What do you know about me, per se? Just like personal, like, what do you know about me?
Oh, you?
Yeah.
You are the young princess who spent several years away from home. I'm not entirely sure what you
Don't worry about
were
it.
doing as you spent away from home. I know that your travels did not take you to any of the territories or nations within our area. It was almost as if you disappeared off of the map.
Yep.
Interesting.
Do you know why maybe someone might have wanted to sell me at all to?
Oh, Declan, I do know, wanted to purchase you once he had found that there was harboring a mutiny within your family from your mother's side. Your mother was quite a fan of the dust.
Really? Do you know any other of her bloodline would possibly still exist around here?
There was another man. He, I believe, is dead though.
What was his name?
Ryoko? I'm not.
Dead, right?
I'm not entirely remembering, but I do believe he was killed as well.
Ryoko.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Ryoko? Alive?
Okay, so. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
He was my uncle.
Uncle.
I'm gonna roll for.
Insight?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
10.
Okay, you have to roll for deception against that. Oh, I mean, or you could choose to not lie.
I mean, I'm not.
19.
He was my uncle. I think that's his name.
Yes,
Yeah, that was
yes.
my uncle's name.
It was your uncle.
Okay.
The ways he was my
My uncle!
I mean, but
good old Uncle Ryoko.
okay, so like,
So here's the thing.
here's the thing, guys. Yeah, so let's take care of one thing at a time first. Let's go keep asking this guy questions.
Let's
no, we're
continue
gonna focus
this
on this.
discussion.
Talk. You wanna listen in on this? This is great.
Okay, so I was sent away by my mother to get stronger because I was weak as a child and did not know the whole side of her story, of her bloodline. She took me to my uncle, which lived
Your uncle lived.
is in somewhere dark area far away from my home.
Okay.
Where
was that?
would it possibly begin with blood and end with wood?
No. Just with a lot of darkness. I worked. Okay, so maybe might have been working with some spider people.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, there are spider people. There are spider.
I didn't know this at all. Okay,
What?
I thought I was gonna. Okay, so my uncle.
What do they even look like? How does that? How many legs do they have? How many arms do they have? Where does it end? How do they dress?
Okay. So I didn't know my mother.
They weave suits.
My mother actually my mother was a warlock and we didn't know she was. My uncle was a warlock and taught me how to be a warlock. Didn't know my mom actually came from and worshipped the spider goddess named as I forget the spider's name. We're gonna say just T for now because I don't know or Lolth. Lolth. I'm sorry, that was her name. Lolth was her name.
Spell that.
Lolth. Yes, and I didn't know this sorcery was actually evil until I've actually learned everything about it, or as much as I can. So when I wanted to go and visit my family to figure out why this is, he stopped me and something happened and he died.
Something happened and he died.
Listen, you see me with my Eldritch Blasts. I didn't really know how to control it.
So who killed your uncle?
Killed your uncle.
I by accident.
You accidentally killed your...
Grimdar is
Jesus.
horrified. His
You're-
family means everything to him.
Oh, Hana? Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, you live on an island.
Lilo
Wow,
and
you're
Stitch
pretty
situation.
much... Yeah. Look at that.
But I can assure you, though, Lolth is not a good person.
Yeah, I wouldn't think
Spider
spider.
person.
Yeah, spider god sounds pretty bad. I'm gonna side with the serpent on this one, and definitely gonna go full husk.
All right, so yeah. With that, back to you, Tuck.
Did he say anything before he died? Any message to you?
Yeah, that basically.
Okay.
He's like, no, he told me not to go, and he was holding on to me. I was retaliating, and all of a sudden, right to his head.
You really are shit with magic.
Well, I mean, I wasn't the best as a child either.
Oh, good lord.
Hasn't gotten better.
Thanks, Grimdark.
Hasn't
You
improved.
bitch!
There's
I
thinking
mean,
about
without
all
my
those-
Eldritch Blast, we wouldn't be here right
You know,
now.
I'm thinking about all those combat scenarios with the apes
You know,
and things like that.
I was involved in some crewmates that died, irrelevant crewmates. You killed 2 of Wooey's sons, so
Nina, these people suck.
All right, so
Yeah.
They're dangerous to us.
Tuck, do you know anything or anyone who's spoken of Lolth at all?
Loth, we are afraid, might be currently occupying the kingdom of Zedilia.
Okay. Well, guys,
We're not going back there.
we're not going back. Fuck that place, guys.
Ooh. Trying to make some gods fight?
we could get Lolth to fight the Leviathan.
If I come back there,
Then we could kill the weakened one. Ooh.
guys, if I go back to Zedilia, I don't think that's going to be really good. She's going to want me back and probably try to control me. She's very powerful.
What other option do we have for getting rid of the Leviathan?
I feel like we're putting more fire on the fire.
Okay, so
here.
you know what happened to Tarhan?
fight
That
fire
might
with
be with me.
spiders.
Fire spiders.
Fire beats spiders. That's how you get rid of them.
Well, Leviathan is water,
I'm definitely gonna be
so
learning.
spiders beat water.
Definitely gonna be learning. I'm definitely gonna be learning Fireball soon. That's definitely gonna be the primo spell.
My mother was basically, from what it looks like, she was trying to take over Zedilia herself. I came in, visited her. My family, at least, well, by the time I saw her, she was already in the midst of killing my father. And
Just because your mother?
she
Your mother or law? Now I'm just confused.
Mom.
Okay. So my
Jesus.
mother. So when I tried to get there and help my father, she's already killed him. And that's why if something happens with me at a certain point where I'm about to die, I go and a little bit crazy.
Tuck is still throwing bags.
Yeah.
Honey.
Tuck,
much
you,
did
you seriously
he
don't have
make?
any spare platinum.
He made 2,500 platinum
God, how much is that in gold?
just off of the first 25k,
Wow.
and that was off his first bet. That was the 5-to-1 bet.
Oh
he
my
He
God.
He doubled down on the 18-to-1
I feel
bet.
like the people that run that may have an issue with Tuck now.
Oh no, they love
It's
Tuck.
180k.
Okay, so
Jesus
since we're in
Christ.
this process of
Tuck
telling
runs
each other
shit.
stuff past, can we talk a little about your brother?
Yeah, we were gonna talk about that in private. Yeah, not in front of Tuck.
All right, so now
Since
that
he specifically worked with Ander.
Yeah, so Tuck throws his last bag down. He goes, "You guys are just fucking talking all night. Good night," and he just hops in.
Okay.
Can I look at it?
I-
Can I
I
look at it?
Yeah, you can look in.
Is there anything in there?
Yeah. You
What?
can just see it's a little slide down.
But the thing had. So I pull the box out, right? That's the
Yeah,
same
you
area.
pull that out.
And I look at the bottom.
Yeah, it's still
Has
the
a
same.
symbol.
Yeah, but
And
when you
there's-
pull that
Wait,
out,
can I take a look
the
at
thing
it?
closes.
Oh, so it only goes.
Yeah, the hatch closes when you pull that off,
Huh. Okay. I'll put it back.
and the hatch opens.
what does
That's
the symbols
cool.
look like?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
It looks like a slide.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's just a little drawing of Tuck.
Oh, now I can make it out in the
Yep.
dark. Sure.
Well, now that you've seen it, I'll make the drawing obvious. He's just Scrooge McDuck.
Oh my god.
He's just rolling
I
in
love
coins.
him even more now. All
That's
right.
why he doesn't
Wait,
have any to
instead
spare.
of Duckburg, Tuckburg.
Tuck bird.
Scrooge McTuck.
All right, so yeah, we should go all up to the same room and have a nice
Okay,
little
why not?
conversation in private.
Okay, let's do that. Let's learn about each other a little bit, guys.
Episode 9.
Yeah.
Let's learn about each other.
Sleepover.
Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah, you guys go to your bedroom.
All right, so no, that throws a little wrench and stuff. You were just on the island, trolls, great. Your mom's a terrible person.
My mom's a great
So is
person.
Suta. They trade slaves.
Oh no,
Holy shit.
I said they got caught smuggling people. I didn't say slaves.
It could have been smuggling people out.
Yes.
They were good.
They were smuggling.
Bitch.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so the assassins are smuggling people out. Yeah, heart of gold's great. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go. Yeah, no. All right,
They
so
do what they can.
Tuck
all right, so
tail.
all right, so let's get this straight. Ander, we think my brother can raise the dead. Not 100% sure on that.
No,
Declan's
I mean,
undead. He sends ships to fight the Leviathan, but only 8, which would technically weaken. God damn it, words.
His crew.
His crew. It would weaken his chances on actually finishing it if he didn't send everything he had at it first.
Yep.
So maybe he's under the control of someone else, possibly the lizard folk. Anders obviously helping the queen. We know about that. Don't go near Sedalia. It's on fire with spiders that are immune to fire, apparently. I don't know what that's about.
Well, that
it's
was
not
6 months
actually on
ago.
fire.
Yeah, that was 6 months ago. It's probably not on fire.
There's just ash and spiders.
Yes.
My parents are probably dead. Not sure if my brother was lying on that one. Kind of just took his word for it. He was tortured in the Great Wood. They hate elves. God, fuck. I say we go god killing. I just want to kill gods at this point.
We are. Not
We
high
can
on
hardly
level.
kill lizard men.
Oh, we're level 4.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're aware of that.
I know.
We can kill gods at level 20. Don't worry.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm sure we can.
I don't know about that.
What's that one spell? Wish? Is that the one? That's
Yeah,
like,
Wish is a 9th level spell.
or the other one that's like a fucking.
When you wish upon a star.
All right, so yeah, like
Yeah,
I
you need
don't
to find
wa-
Jiminy Cricket.
I don't really want to go to Zedalia.
So there may be somebody that we haven't met that's running the show, is what I'm trying to say.
Possible. Definitely possible. Oh no.
I'm kidding.
He's here. We hear that from in the hatch.
He's just rolling in coins with a Leviathan.
With the Leviathan. We're gonna
I love money. He's just petting it. Ooh.
Have the other. Was it that brick?
Tuck's got everybody down in the
me,
basement.
Grimdark. Oh fuck.
Have our friends come back and like gone to bed?
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, before when you went to Jonathan's, they came
Okay.
back and gone to bed.
I think I was upstairs for that
yes.
part.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So now that we know that the gutter probably leads down to where Tuck sleeps, that's interesting.
The gutter. You mean
His
yeah,
sheet.
the slide. Yeah.
Yeah, near
The
the
slide.
alleyway, near the literal gutter.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there are actual gutters throughout the city because the city does need to have some
Okay.
kind of like
Yeah, he's a
improvised
fucking
drainage
sewer
system.
goblin. He just,
I thought he was a gnome. He's
He's
just
a
sewer.
halfling,
yeah, he's a
damn
sewer
it.
halfling.
All right, so if we need quick cash, if we got to split, Tuck can take care of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Tuck is willing to do all things if you'll make him money.
I was a little pissed that fucking Loth took over my kingdom.
No, I would be too.
Yeah, we're not touching that. Sorry.
Oh, I'm touching that. I'm touching that hard.
Yikes.
Yeah, we'll take care of that later.
It's okay. I have somewhere else I need to be before then, though.
Which is.
Yeah, tell us about that, Olive. Olive. Now that we're not.
We gotta go to Bloodwood.
We can't.
They hate all of us.
No, it's fine.
We can't get through my brother if we can't.
No, the
convince
Bloodwood is the trolls. The Great Wood
Oh,
is the
okay.
elves.
We gotta
Yeah,
go to
The Bloodwood is where the
Yes.
artifact.
because
is,
we have to
though.
take over the trolls and kill them for killing your family, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that.
I mean, I've already killed most of them. That's
Oh,
how I
so
made
it's-
my hammer.
So wait, is it?
Might
vacant?
be empty.
Why haven't we just gone to Bloodwood?
Why didn't
this
you
whole
tell
time?
them that before?
I did.
No, you didn't. First of all, no, you didn't. Second of all, I thought that it was guarded. It was guarded by the Rubble Land, which was
The Rubble Land is to the west. Then there's a clearing, and then it's the Bloodwood.
They might not all be dead. I killed the ones that invaded.
Yeah, you killed like 6.
Oh,
I thought it was more than that.
No,
I'm
Okay.
you
really.
were level 1.
I
You're
thought
not,
the
I'm not letting you kill troll. You even the thought of killing 6 is me permitting you the literary consideration of you being level 1, killing 6 higher leveled monsters
Fair.
for you.
I had advantage.
Yes, you had a
Super
lot of advantage just by the rage.
yeah. From the
hold
You
on.
had some obsidian dust.
I actually need you
Yeah.
to clear something up.
Obsidian can be
I
dust.
thought Ander did say that he needed to help the lizards to get to the Bloodwood.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
The reason for that is, as he told you, Irshus, the lizard queen, whose name I said once and I'll say again, just
Yeah.
in terms of consideration for you. Irshus is the lizard queen.
Right.
She is the one who the trolls are afraid of and the only one who they will actually interact with. Because trolls are very stupid
Yeah, they're really dumb.
and don't typically interact even really with each other. Irshus is the only one essentially who can walk into the Bloodwood and the trolls just panic.
We need like a shapeshift.
Because Ander not only went into the Great Wood and got tortured, Ander tried to go into the Bloodwood. and didn't come out too great. Anders' wounds are not only on his legs.
We have a shapeshifter.
Hello.
Who wants to go to Bloodwood? Start montage.
Okay. You hear a knocking on the door.
Oh shit.
Is
Who
it like
is
a
it?
light little one?
No, it's a genuine knocking.
Hello?
Oh, Bran,
Hello?
Viv?
Lillian.
Lillian?
Not
Oh,
Viv.
hey.
That's not
I
Viv's
don't know
voice.
why I thought.
Grimda.
I'm really. Whew, I'm out of
Viv
it. I
pops
open the
out of
door.
fucking vents like.
When did we get vents?
She's
What's
always
up,
everywhere.
Lil?
I spoke with Jordan while I was at the clinic. Dr. Jordan.
What's his first name?
What's his first name?
His
Lil?
first name is Jordan.
Oh, what's his last name?
Michael.
His last name is Michael.
Yes.
That seems strange, but okay. Go on.
Kevin Michael. Jordan Michael.
Mikkel.
Jordan Michael. Jordan Michael. We have some thoughts for you for your arm.
Oh?
Yes, Jordan gave me something, and she just pulls out like a green kind of like freshly brewed poultice that's got like smoke coming out of the top.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Well, from the ingredients that we comprised of what was still in Jordan's stores, and from recent purchases he has made, we think the best bet is to drink it.
What is it made of, Lil? I need to know this.
These
For
are
the-
various herbs
And
gathered
spices.
throughout the Great Wood.
Great
It's a little
Wooders.
spicy. It's probably going to have a rough kick to it.
Okay.
It won't be easy going down.
And there's
We're coming out.
no dust in it, right? There's
Oh,
nothing
no.
Like that. All right, just wanted to make sure.
No, if there was dust, I would have.
Yeah, because you're at 100%.
Cons-
I would have
Consume it.
used the dust myself.
Okay. You
Yeah,
probably,
just
by the way, we need to talk about that habit.
Oh, the dust?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an elf. I don't mind the aging process.
Fair. Honestly, fair.
Thought all this shit through.
Yeah.
That's why you're not as bad. You're okay also, because tieflings also age and live a little bit longer, but as a half-elf, you live a little longer than, traditional humans.
I
Yeah,
know.
conveniently, both are non-humany people.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
you would have been, I guess, okay.
Yeah.
As a dwarf, you would live pretty well. But you're small, so there's less skin.
All right,
sure.
You would have gotten consumed
I-
a little faster,
Yeah,
I think.
that's fair.
So I should just chug it, is what you're saying?
I would go slowly.
Slowly?
Yeah.
Is it like hot?
Yeah.
it.
It's warm.
Yeah.
Warm goo.
Oh.
Jacob didn't help you, right?
Of course he did.
It's warm green goo.
You know what? Let Jacob know I want some of that mash if he can make any.
Of course, we'll have to find some bananas, but
Oh, there's plenty around the city.
yeah, I'll be happy to.
I have 7.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'm out of bananas. All right, so I will slowly
Secret
drink.
recipe.
I will slowly drink it.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're imbibing it, you feel like a warmth kind of spreading through your body, and you can feel the cracking that had come in towards your chest, kind of like soften and alleviate, and actually breaks off.
Okay.
So like this is now cleaned.
Okay.
And
What's
off.
underneath?
Skin. It looks raw and kind of red
Okay.
and dried out,
All right.
but skin.
Can I get some of that stuff too?
You're a hermit crab, basically.
This is sadly all we were capable of making.
Yeah, that's
All right.
Listen, my mage hand's super useful. Just saying. Gotta.
It will take us a long time, though, to be able to acquire these herbs, should we just attempt to do it through trade.
Okay. I mean, can you give me like a list of the ingredients? Maybe I can find them myself while I'm out.
They're only found in the Great Wood. I mean, you would be hard-pressed to find them within the stretches of the city, but of course I could...
Go to Greatwood, maybe. We got some things going. I mean,
I mean, Lillian, you understand if we go to the Great Wood to get these herbs, we'll probably be killing a lot of elves.
I could go to the Great Wood.
You can come with us?
I could go myself,
you can go.
Oh,
Take
you can
her,
go
just
yourself?
send her.
Okay.
of course.
Because
How you gonna
If-
get
if-
there?
I-
I wouldn't take a ship.
It's on land, of course. Not I walk.
who would travel with
That's
you?
pretty far.
I mean, of course it's far. I suppose I could attempt to hire some guards within the city. I'm sure Tuck knows people.
Oh, Tuck knows people. Yeah, talk to Tuck.
Yeah, Tuck said he would be able to help us, so
Yes.
Tuck would definitely
I
be able to
think
lend you a
that's-
hand.
Yeah. within the realm of context for Tux.
Please be safe.
Of course.
And avoid... Which kingdoms?
Zedilia, don't
Brome.
step foot in Zedilia.
And avoid Brome. Broom?
Brome.
Brome.
So no Brome. No
And-
Zedilia.
Unless you don't like
Tread carefully in Renya.
Care in Renya. Okay.
And can I tell if she's actually full elf or half?
Yeah, she's a full elf.
Okay.
I mean, everywhere that's not here, maybe.
Just
Anywhere.
be very careful, Lillian. We
Yeah.
love you.
Be super careful.
Okay.
About how long do you think the journey would take?
2 weeks. It's typically about a week to the Great Wood from Southmoar. It's
week.
many miles.
Okay.
And the grasslands and the plains do have dangerous wild beasts and, roving bands of brigands and barbarians.
Fuck. We might have to go with her. I don't know if that'd be.
You want to go there?
I don't want to go
Of
in.
all the places.
I don't know if
we
anybody
would-
wants to go anywhere.
How
We
about at
would,
least
we
a-
would escort her
Yeah.
to the Great Wood.
Yeah.
And then.
We won't go in.
Yeah,
the
we'll
Great
just
Wood.
wait outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, how are we going to get out of our deal with Tuck?
We can let him know.
First day awake, I need 2 weeks off.
It's not vacation talk. I want paid.
It's up to you. I mean, this is your shit. Like, I'm giving you choices.
I mean, we could talk it over with Tuck, and if
Yeah, let's talk it over and talk.
Yep.
And find out
if
what
he
can
says
do.
no,
Boss, can we leave?
I mean, I'm sure he won't actually care.
Unless
he just
has something
he
for us
took
to do.
I mean,
20
think
minutes to
once
put
we-
bags and shoots. He's doing fine.
I think once we sell the drugs that he's got, the
Then
dust.
Maybe he's got a contact around there that we can probably help him out with.
I mean, we can't haul 21 pounds of
I
dust.
mean, we can do a little bit.
I mean, I can smuggle a pound in my beard.
All right. Well, we'll talk about that in the morning and
Yep.
see what we can do for him. Okay. Don't leave just yet, Lillian.
Okay. I'll be in my room then. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Lillian.
Goodbye.
Thank
She
you.
closes the door and heads back to her room, and you hear a door open and just shut real quick.
We don't have. I guess we should decide so that way.
No. I mean, it's okay. I have many things planned. Like, you guys
Okay.
can still be ambiguous about what you want to do.
No, I meant the fact that her room is across from ours.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that?
So whose room is upstairs?
Oh, yes. No, you're correct. Sorry. So you hear her go out, and she just walks away.
Okay, I was
Okay.
super confused. I was
She's
like,
just in your room.
because I knocked on that door.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're good.
You guys.
It's up to you. I mean, if you guys want to stop, if you want to keep going, I don't care.
I think 9's usually a pretty
A
good
good
time.
time.
I think people you probably want to eat and stuff.
Okay.
I'm getting tired.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Well, I hope everyone has enjoyed Tuck and the city of Southmoar, the gutter, the final revelation of Jonathan Swift, gutter hero.
So glad he's a badass.
Oh yeah,
I
Jonathan's
knew
a
that was gonna
badass.
happen. I had a feeling.
he just doesn't control it. That's why you can't call on him in times of need.
Yeah.
It's got to be
He's got to be with
desperation.
us.
Yeah, it's got to be desperation for him.
Yeah. This is gonna have to be with us the whole time now. Fuck.
Oh shit. Okay.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for playing, everybody. Our characters are all sleeping now.
Yeah,
Just
we're
to
going to
clarify
bed.
that we're
Yeah.
A
resetting
long
the day.
rest.
We're taking
Second
a long
long rest.
Second
Yes.
long rest of the session. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you guys enjoyed our. This is our 8th session, 9th session.
Ninth.
I think 9th.
I've stopped keeping track because now we have episode names,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really matter.
It's 9.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching.